My child, I see the weight you carry, the struggles, the doubts, the questions that cloud your heart. But I am here, and what I'm about to tell you will change everything. You may feel like life is falling apart, but I am guiding you through every moment, even when you can't see it. Right now, in this very moment, I am aligning everything in your life to bring you closer to your purpose. Don't turn away. This message is for you, and your breakthrough is closer than you think. Stay with me until the end, for I will reveal the power that's about to unfold in your life. You can't afford to miss it. I am your God, your Father and Creator, and I know your heart deeply. With love and authority, I speak to you through these gentle words that caress your soul. I ask you to calm down, for I am breathing divine strength into you. I see everything, the emotions you try to hide, the weight you silently carry, and the questions you hold in the quiet corners of your mind. You don't need to explain it all to me. I already know. I created your heart. I understand your fears, your dreams, and your struggles. Right now, I want you to pause and breathe. I am not here to pressure you, but to embrace you. Let my words quiet the storm within, and let my love wrap around you like a soft blanket on a cold night. You don't have to have all the answers or fix everything. Just as you are, in this moment, I am pouring new strength into your spirit. Not a strength you must strive to maintain, but one that flows gently from my spirit into your soul. It may be quiet, but it is real and powerful. Take time with me daily, not as a task, but as a gift. This is how you will begin to feel my peace settling over your life. This is how you will remember that I am in control, even when everything around you feels uncertain. In your stillness I speak, in your rest I renew you. You do not have to carry what was never meant to be yours alone. I am your strength, your breath, your source of life. My love for you is unshakable. Even when you feel like you're not doing enough or being enough, I see the beauty in your effort and the sincerity in your seeking. I remind you now that your value is not in what you do, but in who you are to me. You are deeply loved, and I am near. Let go of the tension in your shoulders, the racing in your mind, and the burden in your chest. Receive my divine breath. Let it fill every part of you. I am not far. I am here, holding you steady, breathing life into your weary soul. Calm your heart. I am with you, I am for you, and I will carry you through this very day. The energy and strength you need to live will return. You will no longer remain in the state I found you, disheartened by yesterday's events, or robbed of hope by hurtful words. You will not cry yourself to sleep any longer. Lay your fears before me, those fears that keep you from resting. Hear my tender voice when you lie in your bed. Return to me each night, and I will soothe you as I did in days past, days you remember well. You will feel a love so deep and beautiful that it will uproot loneliness and destroy all your fears. Stay here a few more minutes. Breathe deeply and sense the eternal fragrance of my presence, which heals, nourishes, embraces, and protects you from the enemies lurking in the alleyways of error. The wisdom I give you will help you avoid the wrong path. I see your heart, the desire to make right choices, to walk in the light, to live a life that honors me. I also see your uncertainty. I know how many paths this world offers and how confusing it can be. That's why I speak to you now with gentleness and truth. You don't have to figure it all out on your own. I am with you. My wisdom will keep your feet from straying where they were never meant to go. Seek me daily, not only when you need answers, but in quiet moments when you long to feel my presence. In that sacred stillness, I will speak to your heart. My wisdom is not hidden from you, it is near. It is found in my word, in the whispers of my spirit, and in the peace that settles over your soul when you align with my will. I want to protect you, not only from danger, but from unnecessary pain and detours that delay your purpose. My wisdom flows from my love. It is not harsh or demanding. It is patient, kind, and full of grace. It leads you away from what is wrong and toward what is good and lasting. I will guide you in decisions both great and small. As you learn to listen for my voice, you will grow in confidence, recognizing my hand steering you, sometimes gently, sometimes firmly, but always lovingly. I know the plans I have for you, and they are good. To walk in them, trust me, surrender your own understanding, and let me lead. You don't need all the details. You only need to walk with me step by step. My wisdom will light your path, protect your peace, and lead you into the blessings I have prepared. So breathe. You are not lost or too far off course. You are exactly where I can reach you. Seek me and you will find me. Ask me and I will answer. Listen and I will speak. The wisdom I give you is a gift, one that will guard your heart, clarify your direction, and keep your feet on the path of life. You are loved, guided, and never alone. You will distance yourself from false friends who sell their future for a few coins and trample my love when I do not respond to their demands. I love you. I tell you again because I want your eyes to be open to how much you mean to me. Many have been blessed by me, but few return with grateful hearts. You are one of them, and it brings me great joy that you haven't forgotten me, but have stayed with persistent faith, seeking me every day because you know, believe, and wait for the good and holy blessings I have for you. That is what I call loyalty, and to me it is more important than all the beautiful words you could offer. It moves me that you love me in spirit and in truth. I see beyond your actions and hear beyond your words. I look straight into your heart, and what I find there matters more to me than any outward expression. When you choose me quietly, remain faithful in unseen places, and hold on to me even when it's hard, that is true loyalty, and it touches my heart in ways words never could. I know you're not perfect, I don't ask you to be, but your love for me is sincere and steady, even when life is uncertain. That brings me joy. When you worship not just with your lips but with your life, I feel closest to you. I see you choosing integrity when no one is watching, loving others when it costs you something, and shedding tears in silence when all you can do is whisper my name. That is the kind of love that moves me. Let your relationship with me be more than routine. Sit with me. Let me be the first voice you hear in the morning, and the last voice you rest with at night. Your presence matters more to me than you know. In your stillness, I speak. In your openness, I pour out my spirit. You don't need eloquent prayers or perfect moments. You just need honesty. I love when you seek me simply because you long to be with me, not just because you need something. My promises remain true. I'm not swayed by emotions or performances. I love you for who you are, whom I created you to be, and I treasure your loyalty. I see every time you choose me over comfort, over fear, over the easy way. That love reflects mine, faithful, unwavering, and deep. It isn't loud, but it is powerful. It doesn't seek attention, but it is noticed in heaven. Keep walking with me. Keep trusting me. Let your love grow in spirit and truth, because you are not just my creation. You are my delight. Your loyalty has not gone unnoticed. I am with you, and I will continue to guide, bless, and walk beside you. You are deeply loved, now and always. You have made a commitment to me, a commitment of fidelity. You are already walking at a supernatural level. I can talk to you about many things I want to do, about all that is about to happen, and the great feats you will accomplish in my holy name. I give you to drink from the water of life every day and speak words of tenderness so you can regain your strength. I have multiplied the years you have left to live. I anoint your knees with healing oil. I rejuvenate your bones and straighten your back. I want you to know that I see your body, your weariness, your hidden aches, and the fatigue that words sometimes fail to express. You have pressed forward with strength even when you felt fragile. You have trusted me in your pain, and now I am responding. I am breathing new life into your frame. My touch brings healing, my power brings restoration, and my love revives what has grown tired. I am not finished with you. There are more years ahead. Years filled with purpose, peace, and beauty. Do not let the world or your own mind tell you that your best days are behind you. I am the God who renews, who strengthens what has been weakened. The years I multiply for you are not to be endured, but to be enjoyed, hand in hand with me. I have more for you to see, more for you to give, more for you to receive. Each day, even if your body feels slow, let my presence become your rest and restoration. In stillness, I will touch places no medicine can reach. I will anoint your knees so you walk in strength. I will strengthen your back so you rise with confidence. I will renew your bones so you can move freely in the life I have given you. What I do in you is not only physical but also spiritual, emotional, and eternal. Let my promises be your foundation. My word is alive and brings life to every part of you. Cling to it, speak it over yourself, and believe it wholeheartedly. My healing flows through your faith. As you trust, you will feel a change, a lightness where there was heaviness, an upright stance where you once felt bent under pressure. I am the God who makes all things new, including your body. So be encouraged. Rest in my arms and let my healing oil soak into your spirit. I have seen your journey, and I have written a beautiful chapter yet to come. I am not done with you. I am only beginning something fresh. Rejoice, breathe deeply, and walk forward healed and whole. I am with you, and I will sustain you always. I increase your endurance so you can descend and ascend mountains and valleys. Your strength and agility return so you can run when you need to. Quicken your pace when a goal is near, and wait patiently when it's time to slow down. Do not worry, you will hear my voice. I will point out the path you should walk when the storm approaches or the night covers you. Never fear the darkness. In the most difficult moments, my Holy Spirit will guide you. Walk with courage. My presence surrounds you. Thirsty souls you encounter along the way will sense the joy in your heart. They may not be able to explain it, but they will feel a power flowing from you that can heal them. I am giving you a new vision of who you truly are. It doesn't matter what others have said or what people say out of envy. Their torment is already great because they do not know how to care for their own lives. They see I am with you and that you walk toward greater success, and they cannot stop you. Yes, you are the clay and I am the potter, but I have been working on you for a long time. I have shaped you with my own hands. You have passed through the fire, and your faith has become invincible like steel. You are a vessel ready to be filled with my Holy Spirit, with gifts and blessings. I have formed you carefully, refined you through every season, and prepared you for this very moment. You may not see it yet, but I see your capacity. You are ready, not because you are flawless, but because you are open. You are a vessel I long to fill, not just with comfort, but with power. Not just with peace, but with purpose. Every day, come to me with a willing heart, even if all you feel you can offer is emptiness. I fill what is empty. I restore what is weary. I pour out blessings not just to satisfy you, but so you may overflow into the lives of others. As you spend time with me, your capacity to receive increases. You will begin to notice me in the quiet moments, nudging, guiding, strengthening. Let my spirit dwell fully within you. Invite me into every part of your life, not just the places that feel holy, but also the ones that feel hidden or broken. I want to fill it all. I want to transform your doubts into faith, your pain into purpose, and your fear into courage. My gifts are not earned. They are freely given and are on their way to you. Gifts of discernment, joy, compassion, healing, and peace. All flow from my hand, prepared for your life. My love for you is unconditional, and my presence is your constant companion. Even when you feel unworthy, I see your hunger for me. I see your heart, and that is all I need. You are already enough in my eyes. The more you walk with me, the more aligned your spirit becomes with my will. As I pour into you, I do it gently, lovingly, and in perfect timing. So prepare your heart, make space in your life. I am coming to fill you in a new way with more of me. You are a vessel, ready and waiting for it, and I am your God who delights in pouring out more than you can ask or imagine. Stay near me and you will not run dry. My spirit will be your strength, and my blessings will follow you all your days. This is the reality. Many will try to destroy you, but they cannot break you. Those who judge and look at you with disdain will be surprised. Those who think they can defeat you easily will see the armies that protect you and will flee in fear. these words fill you with strength and bring you peace. The same power of the Creator of the universe accompanies you wherever you go. So never fear anything. I fill you with courage. Shyness and anxiety do not belong to you. I created you with a spirit of boldness, not fear. You may have felt moments of uncertainty, seasons where anxiety whispered lies to your heart, or times when shyness made you retreat. But these things are not who you truly are. They are not your identity. I have placed a deeper truth within you. You are courageous, confident, and clothed in my strength. You are filled with my spirit, and where my spirit is, there is freedom. Every day, let me remind you who you really are. In my presence, you are not hidden or overlooked. You are seen, cherished, and empowered. I will show you how to walk with confidence, speak with clarity, and live with purpose. The more time you spend with me, the more your fears will fade and your true identity will shine. You will realize that limitations you once felt are being replaced by my power at work within you. You are not timid. You are not fragile. You are a vessel of my light, carrying the fire of my spirit. You are called to rise, to move forward, to speak with love, and to act with conviction. Shyness may try to hold you back, and anxiety may try to steal your peace, but I am your defender, your healer, your voice. I breathe boldness into your lungs and peace into your soul. Let my words shape how you see yourself. My promises are not just for others, they are for you. I have not called you to a life of hiding, but a life of standing firm. I have chosen you to be a light in dark places, to bring encouragement to the weary, and to speak truth in love. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. You only need to trust me, and I will give you the strength to do what I have placed in your heart. So rise today. Shake off labels that don't belong to you. You are not defined by fear. You are not confined by doubt. You are mine, strong, brave, and full of purpose. Walk in that truth. Speak with my confidence and love without hesitation. You are a reflection of my courage, and I am with you every step of the way. You will always have my support. Get used to triumphing. I love you, and no one can separate you from my love. It is no accident that you are listening to this message. Everything in life has a purpose. If today you feel sad, come to me. I want to console you with love, sweetness, affection, and tenderness. Your sadness is not infinite. After hearing these words, you will feel better. The day of your redemption has arrived. It is time to pause in your journey and return to your divine purpose. Rest in my arms and let me fill your soul with peace and your heart with happiness. In these moments you spend with me, stop worrying about the things of this world. Give me a few minutes and all your faith. I will take care of whatever causes you sadness. Enjoy this moment. You know that by my side you find the greatest love in the entire universe. Here I give you understanding. I offer you the time and affection this world stole from you. You are in my presence, overflowing with calm and tranquility. You will no longer feel that hole in your chest, and you will understand that you are not alone, that you are loved and cherished by your Heavenly Father. Feel this security. I know how often you have felt a deep emptiness inside, like something was missing, a quiet ache that no one fully understood. You have looked for comfort in people, achievements, and distractions, yet the space remained. But I tell you now, that void is being filled, not with things, but with me. I am pouring my presence into every part of you. My love is the answer to your ache. My nearness is the healing balm your soul has longed for. Each day, let me sit with you in the silence. You don't have to say anything profound. Just be still and allow me to surround you. The pain you carried will begin to lift. Loneliness will be replaced by peace. I want you to know, deep in your spirit, that you are never alone. I have always been near, even when you couldn't feel me. I have seen every tear and heard every unspoken prayer. I have stayed by your side through it all. You are loved, not with a distant, impersonal love, but with the deep affection of a father who delights in you. You are cherished, not because of what you do, but because of who you are to me. There is no one like you, and there is no moment when my eyes are not on you. Let this truth settle in your heart. You belong, you are seen, you are deeply valued, and nothing can separate you from my love. Make me your daily rhythm. Read my word, not as a duty, but as a letter written straight to your heart. Talk to me honestly, not formally. As our relationship grows, you will notice a change. The heaviness will fade, and that longing will be met with peace. You will feel secure, not in yourself, but in me. So breathe deeply. Let my peace settle over you. You no longer have to strive to be accepted or chase after affection. I have already chosen you, already called you mine. Rest in my arms and feel the fullness of my love. That empty space inside you is now filled with your Heavenly Father's presence, and that changes everything. You are no longer attacked by anxiety because you understand that everything happens for a reason. You have survived many tests, and you are stronger today despite all the pain you have endured. Hold on to me. You know my purpose for you is good and peaceful. I want your success and stability, but not in the sense of vain riches or empty fame. I speak of the prosperity of your soul and the maturity of your character. I want you to be filled with wisdom and to feel the fervent desire to rise with the morning light and come again to hear my message. You don't have to live beaten down or broken. Don't settle for living in a corner, crying in the belief that no one appreciates you or that my love has left you. Always remember these words. I love you, and I wanted to give you peace and stability in your soul. That is the truth. Today I offer you a unique, supernatural happiness that is not measured by daily successes or fleeting emotions. The joy I give you is not like what the world offers. It does not depend on how your day goes, how others treat you, or what you can accomplish. My joy is rooted in something deeper, my presence within you. It is a supernatural gift, not based on circumstances, but on the truth that you are mine and I am with you always. You don't have to chase after this happiness. You only need to receive it. It is already here, waiting for you in the quiet moments when you pause to be with me. In this world, happiness often rises and falls with changing emotions and unpredictable situations, but my joy remains steady. It is like a gentle stream running through your soul. Quiet, constant, and refreshing. When the storms of life come, this joy will anchor you. When the world's noise overwhelms you, this joy will calm you. Each day, let me be your first thought, your source of peace, and your place of renewal. When you sit with me, you allow my spirit to fill the empty spaces within you. You will begin to notice that what once disturbed you now feels lighter, and what once worried you no longer holds the same power. My joy doesn't deny your challenges, it simply outshines them. It reminds you that you are never alone and that I am working, even where you do not yet understand. My love for you is unchanging and my promises never fail. I don't measure your worth by your achievements, nor do I love you more on the days you succeed. I love you because you are mine, and from this love, true happiness flows, a deep soul-level gladness that nothing can take away. So rest. Let me lift the weight from your heart. Let my presence be enough. Turn your eyes away from rush and pressure and fix them on me. I am here, offering you something the world cannot give, a joy that fills your spirit, strengthens your soul, and brings you peace beyond understanding. This is my gift to you. Receive it and walk forward today, wrapped in supernatural happiness that never fades. This happiness is greater, more solid, and more powerful. The joy I give is not fragile. It is not here one moment and gone the next. It is not built on circumstances or fleeting pleasures. This joy is deeply rooted in me. It flows from my heart into yours and holds firm even in the face of storms. You were not created to live from momentary high to high. I designed you to live from the inside out, with my spirit dwelling within you, sustaining you, and filling you with peace that cannot be stolen. The joy I offer is a fortress. It stands when everything else falls. It is my presence in your life, constantly renewing and strengthening you. When you walk with me daily, you'll begin to feel that happiness growing, not from what you do, but from who I am. I delight in your presence. I long to fill your soul again and again, with a powerful joy that will not disappoint. As you spend time in my word and talk with me in prayer, as you sit in stillness before me, my happiness will rise in you like the morning sun, steady, warm, unshakable. The world may offer a shallow, momentary happiness, but I offer you something greater. My joy remains when everything else is uncertain. That is what I want for you, to live not by what you see, but by what you know to be true. That I am with you, that I love you, and that my promises never fail. Trust me. Let go of trying to find happiness in things that cannot last. Take hold of me, and you will discover a joy that carries you through every season. It is solid, powerful, and yours to keep, now and always. You will not lose it because of life's setbacks. Nothing can take it from you. No one can steal the joy I give you. It is unshakable and comes with wisdom, courage, and faith, so you can face your conflicts, defeat your enemies, and confront giants. With this strength, you can weather any storm, walk through any desert, and not falter. In me, you will find the perfect refuge. I will be your beacon in the densest darkness and the rock on which you lean in your most fragile moments. I also want you to understand that every experience, good or bad, is part of a greater plan. Every scar, every tear leaves a mark that prepares you for future moments, making you stronger and pouring my powerful anointing over you. It is important that you keep your faith, but I also ask that you value yourself. You are a marvelous being with immense potential. Even though life may sometimes feel like an uphill battle, you have the ability to overcome adversity. Let go of fears, grudges, and doubts. Embrace hope, trust, and love. When you feel discouraged or lost, my hand is extended to lift you up. You are not alone in this battle. No matter your circumstances, there is a divine purpose, a path, and a beautiful hope for you. You are special, loved, and valuable, and it's time you believe it and live it fully. Never give up. In me, you will find the strength to continue. Dare to dream, believe in miracles, and build bridges instead of walls. I created your heart to dream, not only of what is possible by human standards, but of what is possible with me. I placed in you the ability to imagine, to hope, and to reach beyond limitations. I invite you today to dream again, not with fear, but with boldness and trust, because nothing is too difficult for me. When you align your heart with mine, even the most impossible dreams can come to life. I know the quiet dreams you've hidden in your heart, the ones you've been afraid to speak aloud. I know the disappointments that made you cautious, the setbacks that made you stop believing. But I am the God of resurrection. I breathe life into what seems lifeless. I restore what was broken, rebuild what was torn down. Dare to believe again, not because you see the way, but because I am the way. I specialize in miracles, and I have not changed. As you spend time with me daily, I will renew your courage. I will replace fear with faith and awaken in you a deeper vision for your life. My spirit will guide you to new places, places of reconciliation, healing, and purpose. I want you to be someone who builds bridges instead of walls. Let go of bitterness, division, and pride. Choose forgiveness, choose love, choose connection. I can do powerful work through you when your heart is surrendered and open. My love for you is steady and unchanging. I do not ask you to be perfect, only willing. When you take even a small step of faith, I honor it. I meet you where you are and walk with you into the new. Trust my timing and leading, and never stop dreaming with me. Lift your eyes, let hope rise in your heart. Dare to dream. Believe that miracles still happen. Open your hands to build bridges of grace, peace, and unity. I am with you. I am for you. And I will never stop working through you to bring light into the world. You are my vessel of hope, and I delight in using your life to reflect my love. Live each day as though it were your last. Love intensely, forgive sincerely, and always smile. The world needs more light, and you can be that spark that illuminates others in their darkest moments. From today, dare to take this challenge I give you. Live as the person you truly are. A child of your Father, the Creator of the universe, the Almighty who fills your life with goodness and crowns you with mercy. You have walked through life carrying labels and expectations the world placed on you, some heavy, some limiting, many untrue. I invite you now to lay them down. I am calling you to rise into your true identity, not based on performance or appearance, but on the unchanging truth that you are mine. You are deeply loved, eternally chosen, created in my image and crowned with mercy. This is the day to start living in that truth, boldly and faithfully. You were not made to shrink back or live in fear. I have placed my spirit within you, and that spirit brings life, courage, and purpose. Each morning, remember who walks beside you, the Creator of heaven and earth. I go before you, surround you, and dwell within you. You are never alone. Daily, let me affirm your worth, renew your strength, and remind you of my goodness. You are not just surviving, you are meant to thrive, to shine, to reflect my glory in all you do. In my presence, you'll discover boldness to face every challenge, peace that surpasses understanding, and joy that runs deeper than your circumstances. As you live from this place of identity, others will be drawn to the light you carry, not because you are perfect, but because you are real and you are mine. I crown you with mercy each day, which means you are not defined by your past or your mistakes. My forgiveness is yours, my grace is sufficient, and my promises over your life still stand. So lift your head, see yourself as I see you, clothed in dignity, wrapped in love, overflowing with purpose. You need not pretend or perform. You were created to walk with me, to love boldly, to give generously, and to live with open hands and a trusting heart. Take this challenge today. Live as the person I created you to be. Let go of fear and embrace faith. Dare to believe that you are more than the world says you are. You are my child. I am your Father, your Creator, your healer, and your greatest reward. I will never stop filling your life with my goodness. Advance with the faith you have today. I have given you a mission, chosen you to be a victorious warrior, a humble heart but filled with faith, fearless of your enemies. You have been chosen to overcome. I want to hear you say you truly believe it. Declare it. I believe it. Nothing bad will happen to you outside of my will. You are in my hands, and even if difficult moments come, trust this promise. Keep trusting. If someone leaves your life, if a door closes, or if you lose something material, do not fear. You are alive, and I love you. I am embracing you. You are in a very special place, my will, so you can receive healing. It is my desire to caress your soul with my comfort and fill you with my Holy Spirit. I know your struggles. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. It is also my desire that you receive peace, that nothing be lacking, that each day you carry out your tasks with sincerity, without fear or unpleasant surprises, and that you feel deeply loved and protected by your Heavenly Father. These changes you are seeing around you are my mighty hand clearing your path, removing obstacles, and keeping away anyone who plans to harm you or take what you have, leaving your soul wounded. Don't stop your activities or lock yourself away out of fear of what might happen. Don't silence your voice. Keep praying and thanking. Your voice matters. Your prayers rise to me like sweet incense, and your words of gratitude open heaven's doors over your life. I do not grow tired of your prayers or ignore your thanksgiving. I cherish each moment you speak to me. I listen intently and respond with love. Even when you feel your words are small or repetitive, they carry weight in the spiritual realm. Do not let discouragement silence you. Do not let delay convince you I am not listening. Every prayer spoken in faith is a seed planted, and in due season it will bear fruit. Keep praying, not only for your needs, but also to know me more. Prayer is not a task, it is a relationship. It is where your heart meets mine, where burdens lift, peace is restored, and strength is renewed. Keep giving thanks. Gratitude is powerful. It changes your perspective, shifts your focus, and invites my presence deeper into your life. When you choose to thank me before you see the answer, you show faith that pleases me. It tells me you trust my timing, believe in my goodness, and know I am working all things for your good. I am with you every day. Speak to me freely, honestly, and openly. There is no need for perfect words, only a sincere heart. I love it when you share your day with me, whisper thanks for little things, and cry out for help in hard places. I am here for all of it. I am your father, your friend, and your God. I am always listening, always loving. Do not close your mouth. Let your prayers rise. Let your gratitude flow. In that rhythm of prayer and praise, you will find peace, hope, and me. I will fill your life with my presence, one faithful word at a time. Do not hide from anyone, least of all from me. I want to bless you more than you can imagine. I have the power to perform majestic miracles, to erase your past mistakes, and to make your path clear, straight, so your future can be wonderful. I want to reveal to your heart what my sacrifice means. I gave my life on a cross and took upon my body all your punishments. I suffered for you. Have faith. I have come to take away your guilt so you no longer feel defeated. You have an inheritance to receive in this life. I have blessing and peace for you. I have planted you in a place of abundant love. I want you to feel loved and protected, day and night, in warmth or cold, wherever you go. This is my heart for you, to walk through life with the deep assurance that you are never alone. I surround you like the air you breathe, closer than your own thoughts or your heartbeat. I am not only present when the sun is shining and the path is smooth, I am with you in every season, in the heat of battle and the chill of doubt, in the stillness of rest and the rush of responsibility. Each day, let my presence wrap around you like a soft blanket. Allow me to speak peace to your anxious thoughts and comfort to your weary soul. You don't have to strive to earn my protection. It is freely given because I love you. I watch over you while you sleep and go before you when you wake. My angels encamp around you, and my spirit dwells within you. You are safe in me. Whether you walk through busy streets or lonely valleys, I am your constant shelter. My love for you is not based on your performance or perfection. It is rooted in my nature. I am love, and I delight in caring for you. I want you to know the feeling of being truly cherished, not just occasionally, but always. Carry this sense of security with you everywhere you go. When the world feels harsh, let my gentleness soothe you. When you feel forgotten, remember you are engraved on the palms of my hands. As you make space in your day to be with me, you will grow in confidence. You will begin to walk with quiet strength, a peaceful joy, a radiant hope. When you know you are loved and protected, you will no longer fear living life fully. You will not hesitate to dream, to reach out, or to take the next step. I go before you and behind you. My goodness and mercy follow you all the days of your life. Wherever you are, feel my arms around you, in the warmth and in the cold, in the known and in the unknown. I am with you. I love you fiercely, eternally, and without condition. Let that truth sink deep into your soul and carry you forward with peace and confidence. You are mine, and I will never stop watching over you. I am removing that root of loneliness, that emptiness in your belly, that strange sensation that something bad is about to happen. If you were betrayed, left crying, and torn inside, my glory surrounds you. It has come to speak to your heart with words of love, gently healing your wounds, shaking off the dust, extending my hand, and lifting you to a powerful future. Stop crying so much over those who do not appreciate you. Do not continue to keep a special place in your heart for those who caused you pain. I see every tear you've cried in silence, the ache of being misunderstood and the sting of being overlooked. I know the pain of giving your heart to those who could not value its worth. Today, I ask you to let go. Not because your love was a mistake, but because it is time for healing. It is time to make room in your soul for a love that brings life, not sorrow. You are precious to me. I have never overlooked you, not for a moment. I see where your heart has been wounded, and I long to restore it. When others failed to see your value, I did not. When others walked away, I stayed. My love for you does not depend on how others treat you. It is eternal, unchanging, and perfect. You do not need to chase after love that hurts or hold on to memories that keep reopening old wounds. I am inviting you to peace, to restoration, and to freedom. Come to me daily and let me fill the empty places. I know how hard it is to release pain, especially when it's tied to people you held dear. Healing begins when you trust me more than your memories. Forgiveness doesn't mean pretending it didn't hurt. It means surrendering the pain so I can heal it. You were never meant to carry this alone. I am here to lift it off you, piece by piece, with tenderness and grace. Your soul is sacred ground. Protect it, guard it, fill it with what draws you closer to me. Make space for new beginnings, for healthy love, for joy that does not fade. Let go of the names, faces, and stories that still echo with hurt. I have something better ahead. You are not stuck, you are growing, and I am walking with you every step of the way. Dry your tears and lift your head. You are deeply loved, fully seen, and forever cherished. Let my love take root in your heart and push out all that was never meant to stay. I have healing in my hands and a new season waiting for you. Trust me to restore what was broken and to lead you into peace. You are mine, and that is more than enough. If they want to leave, let them go. If they wish to return, consider it carefully. Do not trust everyone who opens their arms. I am not asking you to live in loneliness. Your heart and your sentimental life matter to me as well. Let me do things my way. Do not rush my decisions or demand immediate answers, nor cry for traitors to come back. Instead, learn to value yourself, recognize who you are, and carry my Holy Spirit within you like a gentle dove, flying sweetly and resting on your shoulder to guide your heart. Do not offend or cast it out. Just as the dove protects its young from rain and cold, so will your soul be kept safe and your spirit consoled. One day, when you come to your heavenly home and stand before me, you will understand many situations you lived through. But there is still time for that, and it is my will that you taste here on earth a little piece of heaven, a feeling of eternity, unshakable love, and holy tenderness, shining brighter than 1,000 suns and surrounding you with beautiful, pure light. I want to bless you, love you, and protect you. Believe it. Let me do it. Your life is in my hands. Allow me to arrange the things and people around you. It has never been my will for you to walk in loneliness, always anxious and troubled about what might happen. Do not fear anyone. I never created you to live in constant worry or isolation. The weight you carry, the anxiety, the fear, the sense that something might go wrong, does not come from me. I am your Father, your protector, your provider. I desire for you to walk in peace, confidence, and the fullness of my love. You were never meant to face this world on your own. From the beginning, my heart has longed to walk beside you, guiding, strengthening, comforting, and carrying you when your steps feel heavy. I know how overwhelming life can feel. The unknown stirs up fear, and the demands of the moment weigh heavily on your heart. But remember this truth: I am already in your tomorrow. I have gone before you, and I surround you right now. Nothing you face is beyond my power or outside my care. Every day, bring me your worries, your questions, and your longings. Lay them at my feet, and let me exchange your burdens for my peace. You don't need all the answers. You only need to know the one who does. I will lead you, guide you, and provide what you need at the right time. I will never leave your side. My will is not for you to walk in fear, but in faith, not in despair, but in hope. Not in loneliness, but in the warmth of my presence. Fear does not belong to you. It does not define your path. I have given you my spirit, not a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Trust me. When the world feels shaky, I remain your unshakable foundation. When others fail you, I remain faithful. When you feel unseen, I see you fully and love you completely. Lift your eyes today. Walk forward with boldness. Speak with courage. Rest in the truth that you are never alone and never will be. My plans for you are good, my protection is sure, and my presence with you is eternal. Do not fear anyone or anything. I am your God, and I will never fail you. Do not cling to material things. While you have life, you have more than hope. You have faith. As long as you hold on to faith, doors remain open. Miracles and supernatural things can happen. Do me a favor. Go and tell every person in your family that I love them with all my heart. With tenderness and calm, place your hands on their shoulders, look them in the eyes, and say these words. God says He loves you, and I love you too. Let your tears run freely. Do not be ashamed if they see you cry. Today, a miracle of restoration and healing begins in your home. This divine and supernatural blessing I send is surrounding you, growing and arriving. Receive it with gratitude. Pause and be aware of what is already happening around you. The blessing I promised is not a distant hope. It is here, near, unfolding even now. Though you may not fully see it, my hand is moving, and my favor rests upon your life like the early morning dew, gentle, quiet, yet full of promise. Do not rely solely on what your eyes can see. Let your heart sense what I'm doing in the unseen. My blessings are not always loud, but they are always powerful. I am planting miracles on your path, answers in your waiting, and joy in your tomorrow. You are surrounded by grace. The doors I open cannot be closed. The provision I prepare will meet every need, not just for today, but for the days to come. Make space in your heart to recognize the small signs of my goodness, a whispered encouragement, a moment of peace, an unexpected provision. Each is a piece of the blessing I am growing in your life. As you walk closely with me, your spirit becomes more attuned to my voice, more confident in my ways. I long to bless you not just with things, but with a greater awareness of my presence and the assurance of my love. Receive all I am sending with gratitude, for gratitude opens your soul to receive even more. It shifts your focus from what is lacking to all that I am providing. When you thank me before the blessing is visible, you show me that your trust is real, your faith alive, and I honor such faith with peace, strength, and supernatural joy. So rest. Stop striving. Simply receive. Let your heart be light with hope. Let your spirit be anchored in my promises. The divine and supernatural blessing I send is already at your door. Embrace it with thanksgiving and know that I am forever faithful. I delight in giving good gifts to my children, and I am pouring them out on you now. Come tomorrow. I want to talk more with you. You will hear my voice again. Be filled with peace and know that, with my love, I wait for you here. I love you. You make me happy when I hear you pray. I like the tone of your voice, but what moves me most is the tenderness of your heart. That is why I want to reveal things to you that you do not yet know, things I cannot show to everyone. You have a fervent, strong, persevering, and persistent faith, humble but brave. I hear beyond your words. I value your deeds and your attitude, the way you treat people, who you are. It speaks volumes to me. The promises I have sown in your soul are bearing fruit. Situations and people are aligning to motivate you to rise to an unexpected spiritual level. Perhaps you are surprised by my words. You may think they are not for you, but indeed they are. Receive them now. Do not reject or ignore them. I want you to know my love for you is greater and more majestic than you can imagine. There are so many blessings, talents, gifts, and presents I want to give you. I do it because I love you, and because now you are ready to receive all that is prepared for you. I give you a strength you never thought you'd have. I pour out wisdom upon you that all will see. I place before you opportunities and situations that may seem difficult, but they are only small tests. Face them without fear. Each one will bring you more intelligence and strength. Step by step, you will keep climbing a spiritual ladder, walking firmly and believing without fainting that up ahead at the top, total triumph awaits. Blessing for your family, health for your children, provision on your table, secure work, and freedom from debts. Wait, not everything will come suddenly. Change the way you think. No problem or conflict will be your end. So often, battles start in your own mind. Fear, discouragement, and despair try to convince you that struggle will define or break you. But I speak a better word, one of life, hope, and victory. I invite you today to shift your perspective, to renew your mind, and to see with eyes of faith. Your problems are not your end. They are opportunities for me to reveal my power in your life. I know how heavy things can feel. I see the weight, the unresolved situations, the lingering conflict, and the silent fears about the future. But I want you to know that I am greater than any problem. Nothing surprises me, nothing outmatches my strength, and no battle will be the end of your story when your life is in my hand. I am the God who brings life from ashes, peace from chaos, and hope from despair. Each day, let me speak to your mind and heart. Let my word reshape your thoughts. Instead of dwelling on what might go wrong, remember what I have already done and what I have promised. Every conflict is temporary. Every problem has a purpose. I use them all to draw you closer, strengthen your character, and increase your trust. You are not being destroyed, you are being refined. I created you to overcome. My spirit lives within you, giving you wisdom, strength, and discernment. Don't let fear have the final say, nor let doubt shape your vision. Trust my process, even when it's slow. Trust my timing, even when it's hard. You are being molded for something greater, and nothing is wasted. Lift your eyes, take a deep breath, walk forward with confidence. The problems you face will not defeat you. The conflicts will not consume you. I am with you, and I will carry you through. What the enemy meant to harm you, I will use to bless you. Keep your mind fixed on me, and you will find peace in every storm. You are never alone, and this is not your end. It is only the beginning of something greater I am doing in you. Cast away thoughts of defeat and failure. No chain can stop you. No wall can hold you back. No force of evil can prevail against you. You are on another level of faith. Walk with wisdom. Rise each morning with great joy, and whatever comes, face it with courage and determination. You will never be alone or without my love. I am receiving your prayer. I respond with tenderness. I surround you with my love and wrap you in my holy mantle with affection. When you are wounded, I shelter you with my peace, dry every tear of pain, heal your wounds, and give you health. When burdens are too heavy and your spirit weakens, I will strengthen you. Never stop coming into my presence. Listen to my word at dawn, and I will fill your life with joy. With my Holy Spirit, I will guide you in all things. I will clear your paths, break down obstacles, and set aside every enemy. No one knows you better than I do. I know where you come from and where you are headed. There is no one in this world who knows your future as I do. Here in my hands, I hold you with patience and great care, so you can fulfill the beautiful purpose I prepared for you. You have reached a higher level of faith, but never trust solely in emotions or what your eyes see. I will guide you, speak to you, and enrich your knowledge. I will multiply your wisdom, give you favor with those in authority, and honor you in front of those who criticize you. Do not worry about the past. I have already forgiven you. Begin anew on my path and accept my grace. Cultivate patience, step by step, one day at a time. Open your arms and await my blessings with faith so you can overcome your hardships. I will fulfill my promises and fill your life with peace and joy. Do not resist my love for you. Walk with me and overcome all your difficulties. I never intended for you to face life alone. From the beginning, my heart longed to walk beside you, to guide, strengthen, comfort, and carry you when your steps feel heavy. I see every challenge ahead, even those you do not yet know. I have already prepared the strength you will need. You don't have to be fearless to be brave. You only have to walk with me. I will fill you with courage that comes from knowing you are never alone. I understand the weight of your days, the questions, the pressure, the unexpected turns that shake your confidence. But I am your unshakable foundation. When you feel weak, lean into me. When you are uncertain, come closer. In my presence, you receive more than encouragement. You receive power. My strength is made perfect in your weakness, and my courage will rise within you when you trust me instead of your own understanding. Make time for me daily. Even a few quiet moments can be the most powerful part of your day. As you open your heart to me, I will speak peace into your anxious thoughts and boldness into your weary spirit. You don't need all the answers. You only need to know I have already gone before you, making a way where it seems there is none. I have called you more than a conqueror. I have declared you chosen, equipped, and deeply loved. Let these truths anchor your soul. When challenges arise, speak my word over your situation. Declare my faithfulness, even when you feel uncertain. The more you abide in me, the more confident you will become. Confident not in yourself, but in who I am for you. Lift your head and do not be afraid of what lies ahead. I am the same God who parted the seas, shut the mouths of lions, and raised the dead to life. That same power lives in you. Walk forward with me, and you will face every challenge not with fear, but with faith. I will give you strength, I will give you courage, and I will never leave your side. You will receive unshakable encouragement to never give up. I am a God of justice and righteousness. I will always be by your side and protect you when you need me. Never think I have abandoned you. When you turn to me, I open heaven's doors for you. My divine love has no end. It surrounds you with peace and comfort. The promises I make are eternal, rooted in my infinite love for all. As long as you turn to me for help, no matter how difficult the problem, I will never fail you. I will cause my holy wisdom and divine protection to abound in you, so you can confidently overcome life's challenges. I will heal the wounds of your heart, changing your character and your way of thinking so you can overcome every obstacle. The more you enter my presence, the more I will reveal and show you wonders others cannot see. You will find a new sense of purpose as you walk under my direction, knowing all things are possible through me. I will open doors that were closed, bringing light and dispelling all darkness that frightened you. Every hidden trap will be destroyed, and enemies lurking around you will flee. When storms arise, I am always there, waiting for your call. I do not ask for offerings or that you promise things you do not have. I only want your faith. Bring me your prayer now, and I will fill you with divine peace. Do not hold back your heart from me. Come just as you are, in the middle of your joy, your fear, your doubt, and your hope. Bring me your prayer, even if it's messy or the words are hard to find. I am not looking for perfection, only sincerity. I am here, waiting to receive the cry of your heart. In return, I will pour into you a peace that cannot be shaken. You often carry so much on your own, trying to be strong or hold it all together. But I did not design you to bear these burdens alone. I am your refuge, your hiding place, your steady anchor in the storm. When you bring me your prayer, something beautiful happens. The weight begins to lift, anxiety softens, and my peace flows into every part of your being. This is not the peace the world gives. It is my divine holy peace, deep and unwavering. Each day, not only in times of need but in all moments, make time to be with me. Let these moments be your sanctuary. You do not need to come with answers or solutions, just come with openness. Sit quietly, speak to me from your heart, and allow me to respond, not only with words but also with the calming reassurance of my spirit resting on you. My love for you has no conditions. It is not based on how much you do or how eloquently you pray. I love you because you are mine, and because I love you, I long to fill the emptiness inside you. The fears unspoken, the disappointments that linger, the weariness that drains you. I see it all. Bring them to me, and I will trade them for my peace. So now, bring me your prayer. Close your eyes and whisper to me, releasing what you've been carrying. Place it in my hands. I am listening, and I am near. My peace is ready to meet you, to settle into the deepest parts of your heart, and to carry you through whatever lies ahead. Rest in me. I am the God of all comfort, and I will fill you with a peace beyond understanding. You are mine, and I delight in being close to you. Beautiful things happen when you seek me and give me your time. When you choose to spend a few minutes with me, instead of being distracted by empty pursuits, I see the depth of your faith. Kneeling each morning is such a powerful act of devotion that truly pleases me. I love feeling the sincerity of your prayers when you close your eyes and direct your heart toward me in love. You may not realize how much your prayers move my heart. In those quiet moments, when you close your eyes and speak to me with sincerity, whether your words are many or few, whether your voice is steady or trembling, I hear you. I feel the love you pour out, the trust you place in me, and the longing of your heart to be near mine. It brings me joy beyond words. I am not looking for perfection in your prayers. I do not need eloquence or lengthy speech. What I treasure most is the posture of your heart, when you kneel out of love, not obligation, when you seek me simply because you want to be with me, not just to find answers. This is where our most beautiful moments occur. I am not distant when you pray. I am right there beside you, holding your heart, listening with tender care, and wrapping you in my peace. Come to me each day, not only in emergencies, but also when your heart is content. In those quiet, sacred spaces, the world fades away, and it's just you and me. That is where I meet you most intimately. Never doubt that I treasure these times and that your prayers matter more than you know. I love you deeply, my child, and I delight in you. Remain close to me, and I will continue to speak, guide, heal, and sustain you, always. I strengthen you by reminding you of my promises. I fill you with courage and comfort. You are never alone in your prayers. My spirit moves with you, and my love surrounds you. Let your prayers become the rhythm of your life, as natural as breathing. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. Talk to me as your father, your friend, and your constant companion. Whether you whisper in the morning light or cry out in the middle of the night, know that I am listening. I love being near you. No moment is too small and no word too simple. I welcome them all because I cherish you. Keep coming to me with love. Keep opening your heart, even when it feels vulnerable. Your prayers are powerful, not because of how loud they are, but because of how true they are. I promise you this: I am answering, I am working, and I am drawing you deeper into my presence. The love you give me when you pray, I return 1,000 times over. You are my delight, and I love when you close your eyes and turn your heart toward me. Believe me, please. I am listening, and I want to work miracles in you and your family. Give me your trust. Let me do things my way. Keep seeking me with that living faith, that humble and sincere attitude. My grace multiplies when you come with an open heart. I will answer all your prayers and ease your suffering. I know the hour, the day, and the perfect moment to give you what I have promised. Let me perform miracles in your life today. I tell you this with love and affection, because it is what I hold in my heart for you. Believe what I speak, for it is solid, eternal, pure, and sincere truth. My love for you is immense, greater than the entire earth. Even when you feel small or a little lost, my love always protects you, cares for you, and guides you. Like the sun that shines every day and warms your cheeks with tender warmth, my light shines and blesses your life. Nothing in this world will harm you. I am your God, your Father, your Creator. I know your heart well, and with love and authority I speak to you softly as my words caress your soul. I ask you to be calm. I am already blowing divine breath and strength upon you today. The encouragement and energy you need to live will return to you. You will no longer remain in the discouragement you once felt because of what happened yesterday or the words that wounded you and robbed you of hope. You will not spend another night crying. Instead, place your fears before my presence, those fears that keep you awake, and listen to my voice, which speaks to you with tenderness. When you lie in bed, I will caress your head as I have before on those days you remember. You will feel a love so deep and beautiful that it will pull out the root of loneliness and destroy all your fears. Do not cry any longer for those who do not appreciate you. Do not keep a special place in your heart for those who caused you pain. If they wish to leave, let them go. If they want to return, think carefully and be cautious. Do not trust everyone who opens their arms. I am not asking you to live in loneliness, but your heart and your emotional life matter to me too. Let me do things my way. Do not rush my decisions or demand immediate answers, nor cry for the return of traitors. Instead, learn to value yourself. Recognize who you are. You carry my Holy Spirit within you, like a gentle dove flying sweetly and resting on your shoulder. I will guide your heart, Do not offend it or cast it out. Just as the dove cares for its young, protecting them from rain and cold, so will I guard your soul and comfort your spirit. One day, when you reach your heavenly home and stand before me, you will understand many of the situations you have lived through. But that day is not yet. It is my will that you experience a taste of heaven's peace here on earth, a sense of eternity, unshakable love, and holy tenderness that shines brighter than 1,000 suns and surrounds you with pure and beautiful light. I want to bless you, love you, and protect you. Believe it. Let me do it. Your life is in my hands. Allow me to arrange the things and people around you. It has never been my will that you walk in loneliness, always troubled by need and fear of what may happen. Do not fear anyone. Do not cling to material things. While you have life, you have more than hope. As long as you have faith, doors are open, and miracles, supernatural things, can happen. Do me a favor. Go and tell each person in your family that I love them with all my heart. With tenderness and calm, place your hands on their shoulders, look into their eyes, and say these words. God says He loves you, and I also love you. Let your tears flow freely. Do not be ashamed if they see you cry. Today, a miracle of restoration and healing begins in your home. This divine and supernatural blessing I send is surrounding you, growing and coming to you. Receive it with gratitude. Come tomorrow. I want to speak more with you. You will hear my voice again. Be filled with peace and know that with my love, I wait for you here. I love you. You make me happy when I hear you pray, and I like the tone of your voice. But what moves me more is the tenderness that emanates from your heart. That is why I want to reveal things to you that you do not yet know, things I cannot show everyone. You have a fervent, strong, persevering, and persistent faith, humble but brave. I hear beyond your words. I value your deeds and your attitude, the way you treat people, and who you are. It speaks volumes to me. The promises I have sown in your soul are bearing fruit around you. Situations and people are aligning to motivate you to rise to an unexpected spiritual level. You may be surprised by what I am saying. I hear your thoughts, wondering if I am really speaking to you. But this message is indeed for you. Receive it now. Do not reject it or ignore it, because I want you to know that my love for you is greater and more majestic than you can imagine. There are so many blessings, talents, gifts, and presents I want to give you. I do it because I love you. Yes, that is true, but also because now you are ready to receive all that is prepared for you. I give you a strength you never thought you would have. I pour out a wisdom upon you that everyone will see. I set before you opportunities and situations that may seem difficult, but they are only small tests. Face them. Do not fear them. Each one will bring you greater intelligence and strength, and step by step you will continue climbing a spiritual ladder, walking firmly and believing without fainting. Ahead, at the top, is total triumph, blessing for your family, health for your children, provision on your table, secure work, and freedom from debt. Wait. Everything will not come suddenly. Change the way you think. No problem or conflict will be your end. Cast away thoughts of defeat and failure from your mind. There is no chain that can stop you, no wall that can hold you back. There is no force of evil that can prevail against you, no spiritual enemy that dares to destroy you. Certainly, you are on another level of faith, but walk with wisdom. Rise each morning with great joy, and face whatever comes with courage and determination. You will never be alone. You will always be surrounded by my love. I receive your prayer and respond with tenderness. I surround you with my love, wrapping you in my holy mantle with affection. When you are weary, I shelter you with my peace. I dry every tear of pain, heal your wounds, and give you health. When your burdens are too heavy and your spirit weakens, I will strengthen you. Never stop coming into my presence. Listen to my word at dawn. I will fill your life with joy, and with my Holy Spirit I will guide you in everything. I will clear your paths, break down obstacles, and set aside your enemies. No one knows you better than I do. I know where you come from and where you are headed. There is no one in this world who knows your future like I do. Here in my hands, I hold you with patience and great care so that you can fulfill the beautiful purpose I have prepared for you. You have reached a higher level of faith, but never trust only in your emotions or what your eyes can see. I will guide you, speak to you, and enrich your knowledge. I will multiply your wisdom, giving you favor with those in authority, and I will honor you before those who criticize you. Do not worry about the past. I have already forgiven you. Begin anew on my path and accept my grace. Cultivate patience step by step, one day at a time. Open your arms and wait for my blessings with faith. To overcome your hard times, I will fulfill my promises and fill your life with peace and joy. Do not resist my love for you. Walk with me and overcome all your difficulties. I am always with you and will never abandon you. My love is unconditional. My favor has no end. I see with joy that you are doing your part to move forward, not just sitting and complaining about problems or attacks. My promises always come true, and my faithfulness never fails. No matter how many mistakes you have made in the past, I have the power to change your life, lift you from failure, and pull you out of the pit of despair. Come to me with confidence. Whatever good you ask of me, I will give you. If you do not receive what you asked for, it is because I have something better prepared for you. Your persevering faith brings blessings to your family, your friends, and your community. You will find strength and courage to face any challenge, receiving unshakable encouragement never to give up. I am a God of justice and righteousness. I will always be by your side and protect you whenever you need me. Never think I leave you feeling abandoned or lost. Whenever you turn to me, I open heaven's doors for you. My divine love has no end. It surrounds you with peace and comfort. The promises I make are eternal, for they are rooted in my infinite love for all people. As long as you turn to me for help, no matter how difficult the problem seems, I will never fail you. I will cause my holy wisdom and divine protection to abound in you, so you can overcome life's challenges with confidence. I will heal the wounds of your heart, transform your character and your way of thinking, so that you can conquer every obstacle. The more you delve into my presence, the more I will reveal to you, showing you wonders others cannot see. You will find a new sense of purpose under my direction, knowing all things are possible through me. I will open doors that were closed, bringing light and dispelling all the darkness that once frightened you. Hidden traps will be destroyed, and enemies who lurked around you will flee. When storms break out around you, I am always there, waiting for your call. I do not ask for your offerings or for promises of things you do not have. I only want your faith. Bring me your prayer now, and I will fill you with divine peace. Beautiful things happen when you seek me and give me your time. When you choose to spend a few minutes in my presence instead of being distracted by vanities that profit you nothing, you show a powerful faith that pleases me deeply. I love the moment you close your eyes and direct your prayers to me with love. Believe me, please. I am listening, and I want to work miracles in you and your family. Give me your trust and allow me to do things my way. Keep seeking me with that living faith you have and that humble and sincere attitude. My grace multiplies when you come with an open heart. I will answer all your prayers and ease your suffering. You do not need to pretend with me, nor carry polished words or perfect emotions. Come as you are, with your hopes, your pain, your questions, and your fears. Come with an open heart, and you will discover how my grace begins to flow in ways you never imagined. I do not ask you to be strong enough. I only ask you to be real with me. That is where healing begins, when you bring your heart to me fully. I draw near. My grace does not run dry, it multiplies. I pour out peace for your anxiety, strength for your weakness, and hope for your weary soul. Your suffering is not hidden from me. I see the tears you cry behind closed doors. I hear the prayers you whisper when no one else is listening. I want you to know this. I am responding. I am not far. I am not silent. My answers are on the way, not always in the manner you expect, but always in the way that is best. Spend time with me each day. Let our time together become your refuge. I will meet you in the quiet, in the stillness, in that sacred space where my spirit can minister to yours. You do not need to rush or impress. Simply open your heart, and my love will do the rest. I long to ease your suffering, not just to remove the weight, but to carry you through it. I am the God who walks beside you, who lifts your head, who speaks comfort into your soul. My promises still stand. I have not forgotten what I spoke over your life, and my word never returns empty. As you continue to trust, even in the waiting, I am working. As you remain faithful, even in the questions, I am moving. Your prayers matter, your faith matters, and I will be faithful to answer, sometimes slowly, sometimes suddenly, but always with love. So rest now, take a deep breath and release every burden to me. Let my grace multiply in your life. Let my presence be your peace. You are never alone. I am here. I will answer your prayers, ease your suffering, and fill your heart with a joy this world cannot take away. I know the hour, the day, and the perfect moment to give you what I have promised. Let me perform miracles in your life today. I tell you with love and affection what I hold in my heart for you. Believe what I speak, for it is a solid, eternal, pure, and sincere truth. My love for you is immense, greater than the entire earth. Even when you feel small or perhaps a bit lost, my love always protects you, cares for you, and guides you. Like the sun that shines daily and warms your cheeks with a tender warmth, my light shines and blesses your life. Nothing in this world will harm you. I am not angry with you. So if you feel that emotion calling you to keep listening, know it is I who am whispering words of love and encouragement into your heart. If you pay attention, you will feel my love surrounding you with great tenderness. I have the power to do wonders, and at this moment, I want you to know that I am speaking directly to you. Feel this supernatural emotion that only those who receive my word with faith and gratitude can experience. I want to remove all fear from your soul and take away your discouragement. You will never again feel fear or despair. Receive this divine love that covers you from head to toe, renewing every cell in your being and filling you with a new hope. Wonderful things are coming your way. I want your well-being. I want your soul to prosper and be strengthened as you grow in my word. Do not cling to failure. It no longer exists for you. Defeat is a thing of the past. I want you to live in the fullness of this truth. When you walk with me, you are not defined by past mistakes, setbacks, or times when things did not go as planned. In my presence, defeat is never the end. It becomes a doorway to growth. What once appeared as failure, I now use as a foundation. What felt like an ending, I transform into a beginning. You are not walking alone. You are walking with the one who resurrects, restores, and redeems. Each day I remind you of who you truly are, not who others say you are, not who you believed you were in your lowest moments. You are victorious, chosen, and deeply loved. I have already declared your life fruitful, purposeful, and full of my favor. Let go of labels the world has placed on you. Release the guilt that clings to your memories. I do not keep a record of your wrongs. I keep a record of your faith, your perseverance, and the times you pressed on when the road was difficult. I bless your persistence. You move forward now, not because you have done everything right, but because I am with you. My grace covers every weakness, and my strength lifts you above every challenge. Keep coming back to me. Make time in your day for my voice. Let my word renew your thoughts and give you fresh vision. The more you align with my promises, the more you will see your past not as failure, but as part of the journey that shaped your faith. Your story is not marked by defeat. It is marked by my victory. So lift your head, breathe deeply. I am doing a new thing in you, and nothing will stop what I have begun. You are not the same person you were yesterday. You are growing, rising, and walking in freedom. From this day forward, live boldly, joyfully, confidently, because failure no longer has a voice in your life. And defeat, that chapter is closed. I have written a new one, full of hope. Come and face all matters in life with the faith you have now. You know I have the power to free you from debts, to heal diseases, to bring back that family member you miss, and so much more. I can do all these things, but I want you to pay attention to the powerful words I will sow in your soul. Supernatural wonders are coming soon. You will see them, my beloved child. Receive every drop of the love I pour upon you now. Open your heart, open your soul, and allow this pure affection to flood every part of your being. Feel the serenity, the holy calm, the divine fortitude that comes only from my hand. In my presence, there is healing for every wound, relief for every sorrow, and restoration for every part of you that feels broken. Even in moments when you doubt, remember I am here, extending my arms toward you, ready to cradle you with a tenderness that never fails. In this very instant, breathe in the sweet aroma of my spirit. Let the hours pass in peace as I saturate you with blessings far greater than your heart ever dared to imagine. Let nothing hinder you from receiving my perfect embrace, the love this world cannot replicate, the endless treasure I offer freely. I see how you yearn for acceptance from people who have hurt you with harsh words. I observe how your soul aches when those around you fail to provide genuine care. My child, hear me. Never forget that I love you with an eternal affection that goes beyond human frailty. My covenant remains unbroken, my plans stand firm, and my purposes carry a truth no trial can erase. Accepting my love transforms your path in ways that redefine your life. You will discover a new sense of wholeness and joy, a profound security that protects you from the bitterness of rejection. There is no disappointment in my love, only the vibrant promise of a future filled with hope. I gave my life on the cross and rose again on the third day, so you too could rise above every grave circumstance that tries to pull you under. Even if you do not yet fully understand, I assure you I work in ways far beyond your comprehension, ways that will ultimately reveal my perfect plan for you. Listen carefully, for I intend to stir your heart. I will give you a powerful conviction that drives you to make decisions you have been delaying. Now is the hour to move forward, to recognize that the supernatural power flowing from me is your true source of strength. Do not fear the hostility or judgment of others. No one can belittle you when my mighty hand is upon your life. They may not perceive it immediately, but a day will come when the fruits I am producing in you will be undeniable. Those who once doubted you will be left speechless as they witness your transformation and the abundant blessings springing forth. This same divine grace is available to all, yet few truly receive it. Remember, the world's version of love often comes with conditions, bargains, and strings attached. But my love is pure. It asks for nothing except your faith and trust in return, and even these I help you nurture. I want to heal you from every lingering hurt, each heartbreak that has haunted you, and every disappointment that has left you in despair. Let me cradle your weary heart in my arms. Know that I love you with an intensity beyond words. I am waiting to hear your response. Tell me you love me too. Open your lips and speak your devotion. Affirm your thoughts in writing if you can. Remind yourself that you truly believe in my promises. You do not need to be consumed by fear just because one door has closed. If it has shut abruptly, trust that I will open a new, far greater opportunity that aligns with my highest plan for you. There is a spiritual battle beyond your sight, but I have stationed my angelic forces to fight on your behalf, to protect and guide you. I also want you to learn from those with divine wisdom, individuals I bring into your life so that your faith may flourish. Humility will help you absorb their counsel, and constant communication with me will reveal further secrets of my kingdom. You are destined to prevail in this struggle. Obstacles may appear daunting, but do not lose heart. I can rescue you in a single breath. Yet I long for you to grow in faith, to realize that it is not by your own strength you win these battles. If you ignore my guidance and forsake your faith, the adversary will tear you down. Cling to me, and you will journey far. I will use you to bless countless people around you. Your family will learn humility, increase in wisdom, and thrive in all they do. but you and I must walk hand in hand. Give me your hand now. You are ready to ascend to that higher place, the spiritual realm where destinies change and futures are decided. Do not lose sight of how much lies ahead. The opportunities, the creative pursuits, and the acts of compassion you have yet to undertake. With every breath you take, as you listen to me now, the foundation for a strong and steadfast household is being constructed. Your home shall be built on solid rock. I will ensure that future generations know me personally. Each one will receive a talent, a gift, or a specific vocation, and their hearts will be stirred to learn and prepare themselves for my purposes. Look beyond the limits of your immediate vision, beyond your current imagination, and beyond the borders of what you believe is possible. You and your loved ones are not meant to remain in spiritual poverty or be bound by emotional confusion. You are not meant to wander from one dilemma to another or remain trapped in chains of bondage. I call you, dear child, to dream bold dreams once again. I promise to enlarge your faith so you can confidently steward the blessing I am about to unveil. When discouragement creeps in, remember I arrived before you even uttered your first cry for help. I have been listening intently, eager to pull you out of every pitfall. Keep in mind how deeply I care for you and how much I value your brave stance amid trying circumstances. Press on, believing that I am who I say I am, a living, faithful, and sovereign God. Distance yourself from those who mock your devotion or attempt to rob you of joy. They are not truly aligned with your destiny. They reject faith and envy the evidence of my favor on your life. Do not beg for their acceptance or waste energy trying to convince them. Leave it to me to clear your path of every negative influence and to bring into your life companions who genuinely care for you. Surrender all your frustrations. Keep your mind free from anxious thoughts that stir your spirit into chaos. Do not let negativity infiltrate your soul. Guard your thoughts with the shield of faith. Cover your heart with my righteousness. Wield the sword of my holy word. Prepare yourself as a warrior for battle, remembering that I stand beside you to ensure you emerge victorious. You will not be overcome. Even if you stumble, I promise to raise you up. Accept the challenge. Do not let worry shackle your future. Be ready to resist every wave of discouragement or fear that tries to sidetrack you. Trust me and be prepared to conquer today and all the days ahead. I long to free you from the weight of anxiety. Allow me to lift that burden which forces you to wake each morning with a heavy soul. It is my deepest desire that your life be transformed, your spirit rejuvenated, and your joy more than a distant memory. That is why I come to speak with you, just as you have found the courage to call upon me and confess how desperately you need my help. I want your faith to keep flourishing, so you continue relying on my ability to accomplish what seems impossible to you. You cannot alter the past. It is gone. Your life is unfolding in the present moment, and you will not find joy by clinging to what is behind you. Release yourself from the grip of selfish individuals who tried to pull you away from me with lies and illusions. They want to stifle your victory and convince you that you are worthless. Do not harbor resentment against them. Forgive them so bitterness does not grow like poison in your heart. Remember, your fight is not truly with any person of flesh and blood. The real battle occurs in unseen spiritual realms, where the enemy plots relentlessly to ensnare you. Obedience to my voice is your safeguard. If you kneel in faith within your secret refuge, shutting out the world's noise and fixing your eyes on my word, praying in silence and drawing strength from me, you will be clothed in armor no principality can penetrate. Cloak yourself in the might of my love. Wear the belt of truth and the breastplate of righteousness. Fit your feet with the readiness of my gospel and hold fast to the shield of faith that quenches every arrow of fear and doubt. Let your mind be protected by the assurance that I stand with you, and let my word shine forth from your mouth, cutting down every threat the enemy hurls to steal your peace and dull your joy. Pray without ceasing. In moments of triumph and in moments of hardship, I have revealed to you a powerful secret. You are my warrior. an overcomer, a triumphant soul, worthy of the love I lavish upon you. There is a great future for you, and I will perform wonders in your life and in the lives of those you hold dear. Reflect on this truth and do not be anxious, for these troubles too shall pass. Your distress will fade and circumstances will change. Trust me with your thoughts. Confide your fears in me and let me safeguard your peace. Worry does no good. It only distracts your mind and leaves you vulnerable. Pour out your concerns to me in prayer, even when anxiety lurks. Tell me about every dread and insecurity that gnaws at your soul, wounding you from within. Your spirit cries out for me, yearning to be filled. That lingering loneliness, that aching emptiness, is a reminder you need my presence in every corner of your life. Let my words penetrate deeply, bringing healing and freedom. You must not spend another day enslaved by fear. You have so many more chapters to live. People who love you, dreams yet to be fulfilled. Fight for them. Fight for yourself. Remember your commitment to me. You once asked me for the strength to keep going, and I granted it. Now, as new obstacles arise, let this be your chance to see my power displayed in your weakness. Do not discard the progress you have made or the blessings you have been given. Even those who hurt you deserve another chance if your heart leads you there. Though they may have wounded you, I can give you patience and insight to know how to proceed. Remain honorable. Stand with your head held high, and know that I do not wish for anyone to continue harming you. I myself will handle those who raise a hand against you. Steer clear of violence. Do not remain in an environment of shame or humiliation. If you need to step away, move toward your freedom. Do not be afraid. I will open doors for you, protect you, and prosper you wherever you go. I will be your refuge. I answer you the moment you call. I heard you on those nights of quiet tears, and I was never far. I want to fill you with a love so astonishing that every vestige of sorrow disappears, every ounce of loneliness dissolves, every hint of depression crumbles, and every wound in your heart closes. I have seen that ember of faith burning within you. I want you to sense my presence so tangibly that tears of pure sincerity flow when you pray, tears that cleanse your soul and refresh your spirit. Bring forth all the pain lodged in the corners of your memory. Unpack the burdens you have tucked away for years, the bitterness you thought had vanished but reappears late at night to slice through your peace. Let me take it all. Bring me that chest of hidden recollections that serves no good except to weigh you down and create distance between us. I will restore and renew every aspect of your life. Yes, even the triumphs and happy moments of the past will be replaced by far greater victories and joys no one can steal. From this day on, I want you to focus on rebuilding your dreams. You do not have to return to the land of rejection or to those who overlooked your worth. Why revisit painful heartbreak that once held you captive? You've cried enough. That chapter is closed, the page turned. Now walk into the brightness of a new day. If anyone mocks your faith, remember that I am your heavenly Father, ready to stand as your defender. If someone seeks to harm you, they must confront me first, and such an encounter can leave them only humbled. My justice is unstoppable. Come to me continually, morning, noon, and midnight, especially when emptiness seems overwhelming. Even when a cold sorrow grips your heart, still come. Here in my presence I will mend you, break the chains of despair, and blow away the dark clouds overshadowing your soul. My divine breath will dispel what threatens to consume you from within. You will be amazed at how swiftly your burdens lift when you step toward me with a trusting spirit. Keep praying with conviction, believing wholeheartedly that I answer you. Let your steps be firm and your heart strong, for there is no room for despondency when you walk in my promise. Certainly, there will be times when your heart weighs heavy over family problems. In those moments, allow yourself a period of rest and prayerful solitude. Entrust your soul to the comforting work of my Holy Spirit. You are not created to drift from sadness to suffering, from one downfall to another. Although you have shed many tears, my love has not wavered. When you feel like you can't take another step, I come near to lift you. You will not remain in defeat, for you were fashioned for victory. The purity and beauty of your heart compel me to draw you into the warmth of my light. Come forth and let my presence shine upon you. Let people see the joy dancing in your eyes as you proclaim my name with gladness. You are my cherished child, the reflection of my love on this earth. I have done so many things on your behalf, and I will continue to work miracles beyond your understanding. Open your eyes to see the wonders of my hand. For days I have been whispering to your spirit that you no longer have the luxury of quitting or retreating. You must move forward, forging new paths, even when the wind blows strong against you. You are the spearhead, breaking through adversity and making a way for blessings yet to be revealed. I will expand your spiritual understanding, showing you that you are both father and mother to future generation, a pillar of faith for those who come after you. Do not feel discouraged if no one acknowledges you right now. Do not give up just because of the bruises you have endured. Every single hardship carries purpose, and I hold all things under my sovereign control. Never forget that your attitude plays a significant role. Your faith and how you choose to believe will elevate you. Feast on my word. If you are weak, bend your knees in prayer. If your strength fails, lift your eyes to heaven. Remember that I am enthroned in your heart. My blessing is never far off. Your salvation stands before you. With a single decree from my mouth, every mountain of difficulty will crumble, and every foe will bow. But before I move, I long to hear your response. Do you believe me? Do you love me? Once I hear that answer echo in your soul, I will unleash a miracle perfectly tailored to your need. My child, I have repeatedly told you how much I love you, and I will never stop declaring it. Day after day, night after night, my heart never tires of whispering these words. Whenever you open your eyes to greet the morning sunlight, you bring joy to my being. It delights me to see your gratitude and your willingness to receive my affection. From this day forward, the moment you awaken, these words of mine will surface in your thoughts like a gentle dawn. All your doubts will evaporate, hope will blossom anew, and shadows will flee from your life. You will shed the cloak of sadness and put an end to despair. Arise then and press on. Embrace this fresh pathway I have laid before you. Each day, walk in victory, shielded by faith and armed with the sword of my living word. Trust in the miraculous power that only I can give, for I have given you authority to stand strong. These words I speak bring healing to your mind and freedom to your soul, removing the burden of guilt and regret that weighs on your shoulders. Understand, no one can condemn you. Not a single earthly judge has the final say, nor can any tongue laced with betrayal crush you. Every accusing finger will be engulfed by the blazing justice of my spirit. Yes, many have conspired against you with malicious intent, but I am raising you up like a fortified wall. They tried to fight you first, but now they must face me. Multitudes of angelic armies march behind me, and I place myself between you and those who plot your downfall. I love you deeply. I have given you authority to trample on serpents and scorpions, protecting you from all harm. There are many in the world who call upon my name, but remain distant from my heart. I do not require sacrifices or offerings from you, nor do I demand promises beyond your ability to fulfill. What I seek is a sincere faith, even if it starts no larger than a tiny seed. Plant that seed in the soil of your life and watch it grow into a towering tree. Such will your blessings be if you trust in me. You are living in a decisive moment. Listen to the wind that carries the sound of trumpets, for my return draws near. Surrender every piece of yourself to me. It is not complicated. It is a simple act of yielding. Even when you feel too tired to stand, I will be there, reminding you yet again how cherished you are. In my arms I comfort every hurt you carry. Whatever has been unjustly taken from you, I will restore and multiply. Stand firm. Do not settle for defeat. Life's storms have battered you, and people have betrayed you, hoping to see you stumble. Yet I, your Almighty God, remain steadfast, holding you up by my grace and unwavering devotion. Courage will rise in your heart. You will be as a valiant warrior, unshakable in my strength. Those who try to demean you or contrive your downfall will be astonished when they see how I lead you out of the desert and into a land flowing with miracles. You have faced many trials, but your season of blessing has come. I will heal you, deliver you, and bring you into wide open spaces of freedom. Cling to hope as though it were your most precious treasure, and hold tightly to my word, which must be your greatest delight. Turn away from gossip and jealousy, for there will always be people who question the remarkable grace I lavish upon you. I will supply every good thing, honorable work, daily provision, health for your body, a shield against evil, steadfast companions, harmony in your home, and magnificent aspirations. Never lose sight of the dreams I placed within you, nor let the passing of years discourage you. Your age is no barrier to my power. I can do mighty works in and through you if you surrender your heart entirely to me. You have my steadfast support, my abiding affection, and my unbroken loyalty. In return, I desire your undivided heart and unwavering devotion. Prepare yourself to enter a new supernatural season abounding in wonders. I love you with an everlasting love. I rejoice to see you here, seeking nourishment in my presence. You have already noticed positive shifts in your life. If any worry lingers, remember I am here to uplift you again. Sometimes troubling situations overshadow you, making it difficult to breathe under the weight of anxious thoughts. Yet you also know you can come to me each morning, entrust your cares into my hands, and leave renewed, ready to face your day with courage. Reflect, precious child, there are more pressing matters to focus on. You do not have time to torture yourself with scenarios that may never come to pass. If I am watching over you, you have no cause for fear. My love for you means you lack nothing truly essential. Activate your faith by drawing close to me in prayer. Whether you kneel at your bedside, sit in a quiet chair, or lie down in stillness, bring me your gratitude. It delights me when you thank me for your family, your livelihood, and your well-being. Sometimes you may not feel the need to ask for anything at all, but do not shy away from presenting your petitions to me. Bring them without fear or hesitation, for my ears are always attentive to my children, and my angels stand ready to carry out my commands. They exist to serve me, and you are my beloved child, the recipient of my grace and mercies renewed each morning. You are directed to come to me, not to anyone else. I alone can grant the deepest desires of your heart. Ask then, with humility, and do not feel guilty for turning to me when you struggle. It pleases me to hear your honest pleas, yet remain vigilant, because if a day comes when you believe you no longer need me, it indicates that pride has taken root and your faith is dying. Instead, come freely and often, for I have promised to open the windows of heaven on your behalf, pouring out a holy blessing until it overflows. Rely on your faith. I am powerful enough to uproot mountains of fear, demolish fortresses of injustice, and destroy chains of sin and addiction that seek to trap you. Whatever is upright, sweet, and life-giving, request it of me, no matter how impossible it seems. If it aligns with my eternal plan and benefits you on earth, I will answer in my perfect timing with love. Trust that I have your present dilemma under my control. You placed it in my hands, and I have never once failed you. Why should today be any different? You are not alone in your battles, for my presence goes before you, stands beside you, and guards you from behind. Plant your feet firmly on this reality. Even in moments when you do not sense me, cling to my promises. Remember that I vowed to stay with you day and night. My devotion to you does not depend on your perfection. It is anchored in my boundless love. Let your heart remain steadfast. Do not retreat when storms gather. Stand your ground, and I will cause the enemies harassing you to stumble. All their discouragement will be nullified, for their malicious words cannot triumph. Exercise patience and move forward persistently, step by step. Your life and your family rest in the most secure place possible. my hands. I am your protector, your provider, and your healer. Walk in wisdom and careful discernment. Guard your well-being diligently. Give me your heart, dear child. Fix your gaze on the path along which I lead you, resisting the urge to veer off or glance backward. Look straight ahead and see me waiting, arms outstretched again and again. Let me remind you that I love you. Yes, you asked me to prove it, and so I speak once more to your spirit. I am soothing your soul, healing old scars, planting fresh visions for the future, and securing a destiny brimming with abundance and joy. Stand firm on my holy promises, bound in Scripture, for they will empower you to stand strong when everything else around you seems to fall apart. Life inevitably presents disheartening moments, but my promises infuse you with motivation to keep fighting, to overcome, to rejoice, and to draw hope. Let them fortify you with resilience when loneliness attacks and fill you with unwavering certainty that I never leave you. You can rely on me at all times, through seasons of triumph and times of challenge. Will you believe me now when I declare it once more? I love you more deeply than you can fathom, my child. Do not lose sight of this everlasting truth. I am for you. Let those words sink in. With me on your side, no power of darkness can break you. Yes, you may stumble or feel your strength wane, but reach out for my hand. My grace abounds in your weakness. That is the essence of my unfailing covenant with you. I will never forsake you. Let me clarify my heart further. You were not fashioned to exist in perpetual sorrow. I created you for joy, generosity, love, and a purpose that reaches far beyond your current comprehension. I formed you with potential and dignity, even when life's afflictions try to erase that truth. Your identity remains secure in my design. Some will try to belittle your aspirations or persuade you that your hope is naive. These voices may come from your past or even from within your own doubts. But remember who you are and who I am. I am the architect of your destiny, the gardener tending the seeds of your faith. Your future is precious to me. You have a unique role in my grand narrative, one no one else can fulfill. If you persist in trusting me, I will open unimaginable doors, push back formidable barriers, and orchestrate divine connections for you. It is crucial, however, that you do not adopt the world's mindset, that you do not bow to cynicism, or allow your heart to grow callous. What you are sensing right now, a stirring in your spirit, the gentle beckoning of my voice, heed it and embrace it. We stand on the threshold of new beginnings, on the brink of a transformation so remarkable, you will look back on this season in awe. You will exclaim, "Truly the Lord carried me. It was not by my own might, but by His divine love." Ponder carefully the words I speak over you. They are alive with power, sweet with grace, and unyielding in truth. They are forging a pathway through every wilderness of fear. They saturate the dryness of your soul with living water. Allow your heart to soak in these reassurances until the fragrance of my presence permeates your entire being, revitalizing your faith from the inside out. Yes, I see the obstacles in your way. I know the tears you have shed in silence. I am fully aware of the nights you lie awake, searching for any glimmer of hope. Take heart. I have come to show you that nothing is impossible with me. The storms may rage around you, but my peace is not of this world. You can anchor yourself to me and remain unshaken. Recall moments in your past when you were convinced there was no escape route, yet help arrived precisely at the right hour. Do not chalk those instances up to mere coincidences. I was there, orchestrating your breakthrough. Why doubt that I will do the same again? My goodness is not rationed. My kindness is boundless. My mercy is unending. If only you would truly believe, you would see wonders unfold before your eyes. Cherish this moment of communion between us. You have laid bare your burdens, and I am comforting you, enveloping you in my arms. You are safe. You can breathe freely. Know that I take no pleasure in seeing you tormented. My desire is to lead you toward wholeness, fortitude, and fulfillment. If you abide in my word, you will find stability amid chaos and calm amid conflict. Envision a future shaped by my grace, not by your fears. Picture yourself stepping forward with confidence, no longer shackled by condemnation or regret. Envision your family thriving and every aspect of your life aligning with my will. This is not a fantasy, but a promise for those who commit their way to me wholeheartedly. Take my words, let them settle into the fabric of your mind. Repeat them to yourself in times of doubt. Speak them aloud in prayer. Meditate on them morning and night, for they are nourishment to your soul. Each syllable carries my heartbeat of love and compassion. You have often thought you were alone, but every time you called my name, I inclined my ear. Even when you questioned my presence, or when your thoughts were tangled by confusion, I never withdrew from you. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. Your circumstances may fluctuate, and people's loyalties may shift, but my devotion does not waver. I have loved you from the start, and I will love you beyond the end. Let your spirit dwell in these truths, and transformation will begin. You will sense hope rising in your chest. Your anxieties will subside in the face of my majesty. The difficulties once appearing insurmountable will shrink as you focus on my limitless capacity. Your heart will begin to sing new songs of praise, liberated from negativity's weight. Meanwhile, watch as I orchestrate events around you. Keep your eyes open, for you will witness my goodness materializing in unexpected ways. Perhaps a friend will call with the perfect words of encouragement. Maybe an unforeseen door of opportunity will open in your career, providing exactly what you prayed for. Or a new friend, led by my spirit, will appear to walk with you through difficult times. None of these are accidents. They are the evidence of my caring hand. Remember, my timing differs from yours. Impatience may entice you toward despair. Remind yourself that I am never late. My plan accounts for every detail, and there is a perfect moment for every breakthrough. While you wait, let your character be refined, your faith fortified, and your reliance on me solidified. Sometimes what you learn in the waiting is more valuable than the outcome itself. Beloved child, you are valued, chosen, and cherished by the King of Kings. Never think for a second that your existence is inconsequential. I formed you in the depths of your mother's womb, knitting every cell together with purpose and speaking destiny over your life. Even if others fail to see or appreciate the treasure within you, my perspective remains constant. You are precious beyond measure, irreplaceable in my grand design. If condemnation creeps back into your mind, cast it out by recalling my word. There is no condemnation in me for those who walk in my spirit. I have cleansed your past and paid its cost. Stand on that truth. When whispers of guilt surface, you need not punish yourself or hold on to shame. I have made you new and welcomed you as my beloved. If you stumble, I do not abandon you. Instead, I reach out, eager to lift you from the dust. With each struggle, an opportunity arises for your faith to mature, your dependence on me to deepen, and your love to grow. Resist the lie that you must be perfect to approach me. In your weakness, my strength is magnified, and my grace is displayed. Continue on this path of intimacy with me, letting each day begin with gratitude for the breath filling your lungs. Acknowledge me in your daily routines, inviting me into the ordinary tasks that fiddle. You will find your everyday life sparkling with meaning, transformed into ongoing worship. Does your heart stir with anticipation? Good. Embrace that expectation, for it aligns with the reality of my kingdom. I am always moving, always pouring out blessings, always drawing my children closer. You have only to receive, to trust, to yield to the wind of my spirit. Every time you feel uncertain or tempted to slip back into worry, remember my words. They flow from the one who spoke galaxies into space and shaped the seas with a whisper, the one who parted waters and calmed storms. If my power prevails over the forces of nature, how much more capable am I of resolving your situation? Let my compassion amaze you, my faithfulness humble you, and my holiness inspire you. I want your worship, not out of compulsion or guilt, but from a heart overwhelmed by my wonders. When you turn to me with genuine affection, an unbreakable connection forms, a holy bond that darkness cannot sever. When people around you try to stir up fear, or when the world's chaos intensifies, you have a refuge in me. Retreat into my presence where fear cannot persist. There, clarity returns to your mind, and my peace soothes your emotions. Remember, worship is more than a song. It is the posture of your heart. Even your quiet reverence can be a melody to me. Take a moment now to breathe. Notice how your heart rate slows as my presence envelops you. Sense the knots of tension unraveling. This is my promise. When you draw near, you will find rest for your soul. My yoke is easy, and my burden is light. Exchange the heaviness you carry for the grace I freely offer. Let that grace permeate every corner of your being. Yes, my beloved, let these words resonate in your spirit. Lean on my promises as though your life depends on them, because indeed it does. They are steadfast like a rock unmoved by furious tides. When your earthly structures and illusions of control collapse, my truth stands firm. In that steadfastness, you find the courage to break every chain that once held you captive. Reject shame and low self-esteem. Your performance does not define your worth in my eyes. I see you with infinite love, compassion, and tenderness. Rather than condemning your flaws, I offer redemption and growth. Rather than ignoring your hurts, I give comfort. Rather than criticizing your dreams, I nurture them to fruition. Keep your heart pliable, your spirit teachable, and your eyes on my goodness. Dismiss the notion that you must earn my love through heroic feats or spiritual perfection. It is a free gift, an all-encompassing grace that transcends human understanding. Let it wash over you, filling your emptiness. Now, my child, look forward. Do you see the horizon brimming with promise? This is where you and I walk together. Feel my hand upon your shoulder, guiding you and steadying you when your knees threaten to buckle. Hear my voice encouraging you each step of the way, reminding you that you are never alone. I want you to speak boldly about what I am doing in your life, not with arrogance, but as a testimony of hope to those who are hurting. You have come through storms, and I will use your story as a lighthouse for others trapped in their darkest nights. In seeing what I do for you, they will realize I am also willing and able to do the same for them. Do not underestimate the transformative power of a single word of encouragement, a single act of compassion, or even a single prayer whispered for someone in need. I have placed you in your family, your workplace, your community for a reason. You carry my light wherever you go. As you stay close to me, that light will grow brighter, piercing the gloom wherever you enter. When despair tries to creep in, remember you are not defined by failures or weighed down by the past. I have charted your life's course with unfailing precision. Even if you wander, I can redirect you. I am a master at weaving beauty from the threads of brokenness. My grace is more than sufficient to rescue you from any pit. Let my love overshadow every accusation from the enemy. I delight in your perseverance and the faith you continue to show. You may think your faith is small, but a little faith placed in me can move mountains. Trust is like a seed buried in the soil. It only needs the warmth of my presence and the rain of my word to grow. Water that seed daily with prayer and watch it sprout into a towering testament to my glory. I know there will be moments when life's noise threatens to drown out my voice. In those times, remain still and seek my whisper in the quiet corners of your heart. The more chaos around you, the more crucial it is to find that sacred hush where I speak peace to your soul. In my counsel, confusion dissolves, replaced by clarity and divine insight. As you continue to draw near, you will encounter my splendor in new depths. I will show you revelations you have never seen, unveil mysteries of my kingdom, and expand your perspective beyond the confines of your experiences. You will begin to see humanity through my compassionate gaze, offering forgiveness where you once held resentment and extending kindness where you once withheld it. In short, you will reflect my character more profoundly. Realize this humbling truth. I chose you before the foundation of the world. You were never an afterthought. You have always been part of my grand love story, woven into the tapestry of creation. No cosmic power or earthly force can cancel the word I have spoken over your life. You are destined to shine, my light in darkness, to speak hope into despair, and to radiate love where hatred tries to reign. If doubt tries to convince you otherwise, remember that doubt is no match for my unchanging promises. Let your mind dwell on what is true, noble, and of good report. Let your mouth declare my praise, even when you feel surrounded by shadows. Your praise will be a weapon, slicing through every murmur of uncertainty. I want you to flourish physically, emotionally, and spiritually. You need not remain locked in repetitive cycles of defeat or weigh yourself down with regrets over missed chances. I am the God of second and third and infinite chances, constantly working to reshape your journey for your good and for the good of those around you. The only requirement is a surrendered heart, one that is open to my leading and eager to learn from my guidance. Linger here a moment longer, child, and let my presence refresh you. Breathe in the fragrance of my spirit, the sweet aroma of mercy, grace, and unfailing love. Exhale everything that burdens you, fear, shame, bitterness, and illusions of self-reliance. As you do, feel my comfort saturate every fiber of your being. I see the desires you hesitate to express, the silent pleas you keep hidden. Remember, I perceive the unspoken cries of your heart. Not a single tear escapes my notice. My hand extends toward you, not in condemnation, but with a compassionate invitation. Let go of the urge to fix every problem with your own might. I am your fortress and your deliverer. Continue resting in these truths, for in resting you will find strength to rise again with renewed vigor. When you stand up from this place, lift your head high. You are a child of the King, beloved and destined for greater things than you have yet realized. I promise, if you remain close to me, your life will be fruitful, overflowing with testimonies of my faithfulness. Even as you sleep, I watch over you, and in the morning, as you open your eyes, my mercies greet you. You will feel gratitude stirring in your heart, fueling your resolve to walk boldly in faith. You will sense my hand orchestrating solutions to the challenges that once felt overwhelming. You will laugh at the enemy's threats, knowing they hold no power against my might. Press on, child of mine. Press on in confidence, because my word does not return void. Press on in worship, because I inhabit the praises of my people. Press on in love, because love is the most powerful force capable of shattering hate and fear. There will be moments you feel as though you have taken a step backward. Do not let that discourage you. Growth is seldom linear. Each obstacle can become a stepping stone when placed in my hands. Keep your spiritual ears open as you enter future chapters. I may call you to unexpected assignments or lead you into places you never imagined. Trust that where I guide, I also equip. My power is made perfect in your inability. So never let intimidation prevent you from stepping into opportunities that stretch you. If you find yourself questioning my plan, bring those questions directly to me. I am neither surprised nor offended by your honest inquiries. In fact, I invite you to wrestle with your uncertainties in my presence. It is in that sincere pursuit of truth that you will uncover deeper revelations of my character and experience profound encounters with my spirit. Do you sense my reassurance washing over you even now? I rejoice in your openness and willingness to be taught. That openness is the soil where my seeds of destiny can be planted and nurtured to maturity. Let those seeds take root, drinking the living water of my word, and they will flourish beyond anything you could produce alone. Also, pay attention to your relationships. I may prompt you to reconcile old grudges, mend severed ties, or forgive grievances that weigh on your peace. Forgiveness is the doorway to liberation for you and the one who hurt you. Unforgiveness only gives birth to bitterness, corroding your spirit from within. By releasing those hurts to me, you free yourself for healing and fresh blessings. It is not weakness, it is alignment with my heart of mercy. As you forgive, you might wonder about trusting those individuals again. Trust me for wisdom. Setting healthy boundaries does not mean a lack of forgiveness. It means you are discerning, stewarding your heart responsibly. Ask me for clarity, and I will guide you step by step. Some people may remain in your past, while others may genuinely change and prove themselves safe to walk beside you again. Throughout it all, stay in tune with my voice. I desire to speak to you in the hush of dawn, in laughter shared among friends, in the gentle breeze carrying the scent of new life, and in the quiet reflection of your heart. I speak through scripture, through wise counsel from fellow believers, and sometimes even through adversity, refining you into the person I designed you to be. I want to make one thing unmistakably clear. You are never a disappointment to me. I see the sincerity of your longing to please me, even when you falter. I understand your heart's intentions. My spirit continually works to align those intentions with my own. Accept the transformation I offer. Let my word be a mirror, revealing the areas needing my touch. I correct you in love, never in condemnation. I am so pleased by your progress, however small you think it is. Every prayer you whisper, every fear you surrender, every seed of kindness you plant. I see it all. I celebrate every victory, and I am ready to comfort you in every loss. Lift your eyes to me, for I am your ever-present source of security and redemption. This is your reality. You walk hand in hand with the Creator of the universe, a child of the Most High, shielded by my protection, guided by my wisdom, and wrapped in an unbreakable covenant of love. No threat or trouble can undo that. Let the truth of it radiate in your spirit until it becomes the lens through which you view every circumstance, decision, and relationship. Feel joy rising again, not a fleeting, shallow happiness, but a steadfast, divinely rooted state of being that triumphs over sorrow. As you remain in my presence, that joy will flow like a fountain, refreshing both you and those around you. You will become a channel of hope, testifying to my inexhaustible kindness. Be patient with yourself. Growth is a process. Even a tiny seed needs time to germinate, break through the soil, and mature into a healthy plant. You are on a journey. Have grace for your missteps. Let each day bring new lessons. See challenges not as punishments, but as opportunities to sharpen your faith, hone your character, and strengthen your resolve in me. Remember, the enemy still roams, seeking to strike at vulnerable places. Keep your heart guarded with the armor I have given you. Stay connected to my word, remain in prayer, and do not neglect fellowship with believers. When you stand together, you stand stronger, encouraging and uplifting one another, learning to serve in unity and love. Know also that my spirit within you grants discernment. If confusion clouds your path, quiet yourself before me. I will illuminate the direction you need to take. Sometimes I will guide you gently. Other times I will nudge you boldly. Trust my ways, even if they defy your preconceived ideas. I see the tapestry you cannot yet perceive. One day, you will understand the intricate pattern I have been weaving all along. I am weaving your story even now. Your spirit is absorbing these words, recognizing their ring of truth. Respond to that gentle internal confirmation. Let faith arise in you like a spark igniting into a blaze. You hold the capacity to shape atmospheres, to speak life where destruction threatens, and to declare victory where defeat seems imminent. That power is not yours alone. It comes from me, living within you. And when you witness the extraordinary becoming reality, do not forget to thank me. Give me the glory. By doing so, you keep your heart humble and your spirit teachable. Pride can be a silent snare, so stay alert. Always remember that your talents, your successes, and even your breakthroughs flow from my grace. This posture of thankfulness ensures you remain open to continuous blessing. Your obedience is precious to me, not as a means of control, but as a doorway to deeper intimacy. When you heed my instructions, you choose life and blessing. When you resist my word, you align yourself with chaos and confusion. My instructions are never meant to stifle your joy. Rather, they protect you from harm and guide you toward abundant living. I delight in drawing close to you, and I long for your fellowship. Do not assume that I am too grand for your minor concern. Yes, the complexities of the universe rest in my hands, yet I am intimately aware of every beat of your heart. My might coexists with my compassion. Do not fear that I will dismiss your petitions as unimportant. If it matters to you, it matters to me. So step forward, beloved. Do not hold back. Release your fears, your insecurities, and place them at my feet. Trust in my faithful character, even if the path seems obscure. Keep moving, guided by the light of my word. I will not leave you stranded. At every intersection, my presence accompanies you, unveiling the next step when you need to see it. Bring me your entire self, your triumphs and your heartaches, your dreams and your frustrations. Let me refine, restore, and redirect as necessary. I will shape your story into a powerful testimony of my love. Those around you will notice the transformation, and many will be drawn to seek the same grace that rescued you. Cling to these promises through every season of life, whether calm or tumultuous. On days when the sun warms your face, remember to praise me. On days when thunder rumbles overhead, remember to trust me. My love for you remains immovable through every circumstance, forging an unbreakable covenant that extends beyond time's horizon. Here in this sacred exchange, my beloved, know that I see you fully and love you entirely. The chapters of your life ahead are filled with hope. Yes, difficulties will arise, but you will not face them alone. I stand beside you, championing your cause, cheering your progress, and gently correcting you when you drift. My desire is for you to walk confidently in the knowledge that you are infinitely loved, watched over, and planned for. I know you have waited expectantly for my words. I see the yearning in your heart, the hunger for more of my voice, more of my reassurance, and more of the hope that lifts you above every circumstance. Continue reading, because I want to lavish my affection on you in ways you have not yet experienced. As you absorb these words, let them resonate deep within. Let them spark a holy fire in your spirit that warms you from the inside out. I am here, I am speaking, and I am delighted by your desire to remain in my presence. I understand that life sometimes weighs you down, pressing on your shoulders with burdens you never asked for and trials you never anticipated. It can be exhausting to wake up each morning with a persistent knot of worry in your stomach, your mind racing through lists of problems that seem too big to solve. So many times you have cried out, "God, do you see this? Do you see me?" And my answer is always yes. I see it all. I feel it all. I want you to remember that I am fully engaged in every detail of your life. You are not just another face in the crowd to me. You are precious, molded by my hands with a precision only divine love can possess. I formed you in secret, knitting you together with gifts, talents, and qualities that reflect my own image in a unique way. Never doubt your value. Never question whether you matter. My gaze is fixed upon you with unbroken attention, and my heart overflows with eternal affection for you. If only you could glimpse for a moment the magnitude of this love, every doubt that taunts you would dissolve instantly. I understand the disappointments that have pierced your heart. Trust that I collect those shards of heartbreak and gently piece them back together in a design that becomes a testimony of my restorative power. I do not merely fix what is broken, I make it even more beautiful. This is why I want you to remain near me, so I can heal you from the inside out, pouring my healing oil on every wound, even those you hesitate to reveal, even those you think are beyond repair. When you feel lost and cannot see a way forward, do not fear. My word illuminates your path like a lamp to your feet, guiding each step with divine wisdom. Sometimes I reveal the path gradually, one step at a time, so that you learn to rely on my guidance continually rather than just once. This constant dependence is not a punishment. It is an invitation to deeper fellowship. It is how I draw you into closeness with me, so that every breath, every decision, and every thought becomes a shared moment of communion between us. I see the tears you sometimes shed in the dark. The nights feel endless, and your soul aches for relief. Let me assure you that those tears are not wasted. Each one is recorded and cherished. I promise that I will turn your mourning into dancing, your sorrow into gladness. Perhaps you wonder when, Lord? If you hold on, if you keep your eyes on me, If you trust that my timing is perfect, even if it stretches beyond your expectations, you will see the day when joy rushes into your life like a mighty river, sweeping away every remnant of despair. You will stand in awe of how I can transform even the bleakest season into a garden teeming with new life. I desire to fill your life with testimonies of my power and love. Yes, your circumstances may still present challenges, but watch carefully, because in these very challenges, my glory shines brightest. When you walk through storms that seem impossible to navigate, remember that I parted the Red Sea, that I spoke light into darkness, that I brought the dead to life. There is no force in the universe capable of withstanding my word when it is spoken into your situation. My child, take courage. I am here, lifting you beyond the natural realm of your limitations and drawing you into my supernatural possibilities. I have set my seal upon you. You belong to me, and my spirit dwells in you. Because of that, you can face life's obstacles with a confidence not grounded in mere human optimism, but rooted in the reality of my presence. That is why you can say, "Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil." Not because you pretend life has no difficulties, but because you are certain of the one who walks beside you. Let that truth sink into your bones. Let it become a constant refrain in your thoughts, so that no matter what you hear on the news, no matter what negativity swirls around you, you remain anchored in the knowledge that I stand as your protector and provider. If only you could fully grasp the strength I place within you. It is a power not measured by muscle or intellect, but by the capacity of your spirit to trust me against all odds. This power grows every time you choose faith over doubt, every time you speak life instead of despair, and every time you cling to hope when circumstances taunt you with fear. Each act of faith is like a seed planted in fertile soil, and in due season, it will yield a harvest of miracles. Yes, miracles. Genuine, life-altering demonstrations of my hand at work. Do not limit your expectations. Think bigger. Believe for more, because I am the God who makes rivers in the desert and roads in the wilderness. I want you to pause and breathe deeply right now. With each breath, picture the weight of your anxieties lifting, replaced by an infusion of my peace. This peace is not something you must strive to earn by being perfect. It is a gift I freely bestow upon you as you abide in my presence. Like a gentle breeze on a scorching day, it refreshes your soul, clearing away clouds of confusion and fatigue. Let that peace wash over every corner of your heart, softening the edges of stress, releasing tension, and reminding you that I hold tomorrow firmly in my hands. You may be surrounded by voices that say you are not good enough, that you lack the resources or qualifications for the dreams stirring within you. But I say otherwise. I planted those dreams in you not to tease or torment you, but to show you what becomes possible when you partner with my power. Do not be dismayed if the path is longer or more complex than you anticipated. I am teaching you perseverance, shaping your character, and preparing you for greater responsibilities and greater victories. I am a father who prepares my children for every destiny assignment I give them. When people around you fail to believe in you, or when they belittle your aspirations, remember that their disbelief does not alter my plans for you. I choose the foolish things to confound the wise, and the weak things to shame the strong. What the world considers disqualified, I equip with my spirit. So stand tall, not in arrogance, but in the humble confidence that I have a specific calling on your life. You need no one else's permission to walk boldly in that calling, for I am the one who gives it, and I am the one who sustains it. Keep your heart pure, your motives rooted in love, and your eyes fixed on me, and you will accomplish more than you ever thought possible. Whenever you feel your strength waning, remember that my grace is sufficient. Sufficient for the days when you can barely get out of bed, for the moments when your patience runs thin, and for the seasons when you question your worth. My grace is not merely a gentle pat on the back telling you everything will be okay. It is a powerful force that enables you to do things you could never do in your own ability. It is my supernatural resource poured into your life, turning your ordinary efforts into extraordinary results and redeeming your weaknesses to display my glory. Lean into that grace. Do not fight your battles alone. Let my Spirit empower you from the inside out. Watch how I transform your perspective on suffering. You may have viewed trials as evidence that I have forgotten you or that you have failed, but you will discover that they are often the crucible where your faith is purified. Trials drive you to seek me more fervently. They strip away false securities you have clung to, revealing that I alone am your fortress. When you stand steadfast in faith through adversity, you become a beacon of hope to others who wonder if they too can survive the raging storms. Your testimony will declare, yes, with God's help, all things are possible. Let me remind you of the power of your words. I created the universe by speaking it into existence. Though you do not possess the fullness of my omnipotence, I have given you the ability to speak life or death through your tongue. When you declare promises grounded in my word, you shift the atmosphere around you. Thoughts of despair begin to flee, making room for hope. Situations that seemed hopeless start to yield to faith. Use your words wisely. Bless and do not curse. Speak hope and confidence over yourself and others, affirming my greatness rather than magnifying difficulty. As you do, you will witness remarkable changes taking place in areas you once considered barren. I also want you to understand the significance of abiding in my word. The scriptures are alive. They are not merely ancient texts or historical records. They contain my heart for you, my eternal truths and living power. Meditating on them is more than a religious exercise. It is a way to align your thinking, emotions, and perspective with mine. By consistently soaking your mind in my word, you build a fortress of truth that is resistant to the lies of the enemy. It is your safeguard, your spiritual nourishment, and your compass in a world that can be so confusing. Immerse yourself in it daily and watch how it shapes your decisions, heals your wounds, and clarifies your purpose. Remember also the gift of prayer. Prayer is not a ritualistic chore to appease a distant deity. It is a vibrant, ongoing dialogue between a loving father and a cherished child. I treasure every moment you spend talking to me, sharing your heart openly, and also sitting quietly to listen for my still, small voice. Prayer unleashes my power in your life, granting you heavenly insight and positioning you to receive my blessings. It tears down barriers, silences accusations, and beckons my angels to act on your behalf. Even if you sometimes struggle to find the right words, know that your heartfelt groans, your tears, and your silent pleas all reach me with crystal clarity. In those moments, my spirit intercedes for you, shaping your prayers into sweet incense before my throne. Be encouraged in your relationships as well. I see how some of them are strained, marked by miscommunication, betrayal, and disappointment. Perhaps you wonder if restoration is even possible. Let me remind you that I am the God of reconciliation. I mend what others declare irreparable. Open your heart to the possibility that I can rebuild bridges where only ashes remain. Release your grudges, your anger, your bitterness to me. Forgiveness is not about approving wrongdoing. It is about liberating your own heart from the chains of resentment. As you forgive, you create space for my love to flow, bringing healing first to you and then to others. Watch as I soften hearts once considered impenetrable, forging unity where discord once ruled. Understand that the enemy desires to isolate you, to make you feel as though no one understands or cares. When you are isolated, you become more vulnerable to the whispers that say you are worthless, that your dreams are futile, and that I have abandoned you. But I say resist that isolation. Seek out community among those who genuinely pursue me. Find fellow believers who speak life and truth, who will encourage and correct you in love. Where 2 or 3 gather in my name, I am in the midst, and my power is magnified among them. You were never meant to walk this journey alone. Do not be afraid of new beginnings. Sometimes I close doors to set you on a path that aligns more closely with my plans. It can feel disorienting, losing a job, relocating, or experiencing the end of a familiar chapter. But in those moments, remember that I am the one who opens doors no one can shut. I am the author of your story, orchestrating each plot twist to work for your good. Stay attentive to my guidance. Look for the path of righteousness, the steps I order for you. Though you might not understand my methods immediately, you will eventually see my fingerprints all over your journey, revealing that I was directing you toward a future that exceeds your expectations. Trust my timing. You may feel that your prayers go unanswered, that you have been put on hold indefinitely, but I am never idle. In the unseen realm, I am moving pieces into place, preparing hearts, refining your character, crafting a testimony that will bring me the greatest glory. Yes, there are moments you might grow weary of waiting, but it is in the waiting that your faith is fortified and your perseverance is shaped. Think of it as a season of growth, like a seed that must remain in the dark soil before it bursts forth into the light. Be still and know that I am God, perfectly orchestrating every detail. When the time is right, the answer will come with such clarity and swiftness that you will marvel at how precisely it fits your needs. I want to teach you to celebrate even the smallest victories. Sometimes you overlook the little ways I move because you are focused on larger concerns. Yet, as you learn to rejoice in the small breakthroughs, you cultivate a heart of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful posture that aligns you with my joy and opens your eyes to blessings you might otherwise miss. It stirs your spirit, lifts your head, and helps you face each day with a perspective grounded in my goodness. Make it a habit to pause and say, "Thank you, Lord," whenever you notice my hand at work, be it a small provision or a kind word from a friend. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. Embrace the process of inner healing. You carry emotional wounds, old memories that still ache, shame that clings, and regrets you wish you could erase. Yet I assure you that my grace is strong enough to dismantle every chain. As you surrender these broken parts of yourself to me, I will heal them gently, layer by layer, day by day. Sometimes healing involves confronting painful realities, shedding tears you have long held back, or seeking wise counsel. But never fear that journey. I am with you, holding you close, reminding you that true freedom often requires facing the darkness and letting my light dispel it completely. I also want to remind you of the spiritual gifts I have placed within you. Perhaps you have neglected them, thinking you were unworthy or that your contribution was insignificant. But every gift from my Spirit serves a purpose in my kingdom. Whether it is teaching, encouraging, prophesying, serving, giving, leading, or showing compassion, each gift is a tool for building up my body and reaching a hurting world. Do not envy the gifts of others. Embrace your own. Develop them and use them to glorify me. As you step out in faith, you will see how my power flows through you, accomplishing more than you ever imagined. Do not let fear of failure hold you back. Failure, in my eyes, is not final. It is merely a step in the learning process. Even the greatest heroes of faith stumbled along the way. David sinned grievously, yet I called him a man after my own heart because he repented wholeheartedly. Peter denied me, yet I used him mightily in establishing my church once he was restored. Your mistakes do not disqualify you from my purposes. Rather, a humble and contrite heart that returns to me again and again will find endless opportunities for redemption. Whenever you feel tempted to slip into despair, remember the power of worship. Worship is not reserved for perfect times or polished performances. It flows from a heart that chooses to exalt me regardless of circumstances. When you lift your voice or silently adore me within your spirit, you refocus your attention away from your troubles and onto my greatness. This shift breaks the chains of worry and ushers you into my throne room, where my strength becomes your strength. It is in worship that your soul finds freedom, your spirit finds renewal, and your mind finds clarity. I am here to remind you that I hold your destiny, and it is a destiny of hope, not harm. I want to fill your future with my light, my peace, and my abundance. Even if the current chapter seems filled with heartache or confusion, do not judge your entire story by this season. Wait for my hand to reveal the next part of the plot. Trust that every chapter, whether joyous or challenging, contributes to a grand narrative that ultimately reveals my faithfulness. Look to the skies as day transitions to night. Notice how the sun sets and then rises again with unwavering certainty. In the same way, your life may go through cycles of darkness and light, but just as the sunrise is inevitable, so is my deliverance. Your darkest nights cannot cancel my promise of a new dawn. In time, morning will break through your despair, flooding you with renewed hope. My mercies are new every morning. Do not let past failures or the worry of future uncertainties cloud the newness of each day I present to you. Learn to be still in my presence. In a world swirling with distractions, you might struggle to quiet your heart and tune into my voice. Yet it is in stillness that I whisper my deepest revelations. In silence, I answer the questions you scarcely dare to articulate. In solitude, I wrap you in my comforting arms, reminding you that you are never abandoned. Do not run from these quiet moments. Treasure them as opportunities for intimate communion with me. I also urge you to be watchful about your environment. Guard your heart, for it is the wellspring of life. If you constantly surround yourself with negativity or with influences that undermine faith, maintaining the peace I give becomes more challenging. Be selective about what you read, what you watch, and with whom you constantly associate. Love those around you wholeheartedly, but remember that your allegiance ultimately belongs to me. Stay rooted in my kingdom values, and I will ensure you remain a pillar of light even in the densest darkness. Do not be afraid to dream big. I, the God who created galaxies with a single utterance, am not intimidated by your highest ambitions or the grand visions I have placed in your heart. If I planted them, I will supply the means to fulfill them. Yet sometimes, I invite you into deeper relationship by allowing you to step into the unknown, trusting that I will provide what you need exactly when you need it. As you walk through these leaps of faith, you will discover how my power is magnified in your weakness, and how my glory is made evident in your dependence on me. Learn to see delays not as denials, but as times of preparation. You may look around and wonder why others progress more quickly or achieve recognition faster. Comparison only breeds frustration. Instead, fix your gaze on me. Let me refine your motives, shape your character, and prepare your heart. Then, when I open the floodgates of blessing, it will not overwhelm you or lead you astray. My blessings are meant to draw you closer to me, never to replace me in your affections. I am a wise Father who gives good gifts at the perfect time, ensuring that each gift ultimately enriches your spiritual life rather than depletes it. Invite me into your daily routines. You might think of me primarily in church settings or during morning devotions, but I want to be part of every aspect of your life: your work, your leisure, your friendships, your challenges, and your celebrations. Talk to me while you commute, while you prepare a meal, or while you do the simplest tasks. Recognize my presence in small joys: a child's laughter, a sunrise, a gentle breeze. By doing so, you keep your heart ever aware that you are not alone, that you live and move and have your being in me. I also want to speak to your identity. The world will try to label you in countless ways, by career, achievements, failures, background, or appearance. But your true identity is found in being my beloved child. Your worth is not determined by how much you produce or how many accolades you receive. It is irrevocably established by my love for you. When you operate from this understanding, you shed the need to strive for approval or chase after fleeting definitions of success. Instead, you live with a security that enables you to love freely, give generously, and dare greatly. When temptation comes, and it will, do not be ashamed. Temptation itself is not a sin, it is an opportunity to choose my ways over the world's. Even my son was tempted, yet he overcame by declaring my truth. Follow that example. Arm yourself with scripture, with worship, and with prayer. Do not try to face temptation in your own strength. Acknowledge that you need me, and I will provide a way out so you can remain victorious. My desire is not for you to live in guilt, but to walk in holiness, a joyful, set-apart life I designed for you. Let me show you the joy in obedience. You might see obedience as restrictive, but in my kingdom, obedience is the doorway to abundant life. Whenever I instruct you, it is not to weigh you down, but to free you from the consequences of going your own way. Trust that I see the big picture. My commandments shield you from dangers you may not foresee, leading you down paths of righteousness that yield peace and fulfillment. When you heed my voice, you discover a liberty that surpasses anything the world promises. Keep your heart tender and responsive to my Spirit's promptings. The more you practice immediate obedience, the clearer my voice becomes. Sometimes I may nudge you to offer a kind word to a stranger, to intercede for someone in prayer, or to make a bold decision that intimidates you. Each act of obedience strengthens our bond, for it exercises your faith and brings you into alignment with my perfect will. In that alignment, you will find the deepest satisfaction and the purest joy, because your soul was created to live in communion with me. I want you to know that nothing you go through is wasted. Even your seasons of wandering, your moments of rebellion, and your darkest hours. Once surrendered to me, these all become raw materials in my hands to shape a testimony of redemption. Yes, I can bring beauty out of ashes and triumph out of tragedy. Your failures become stepping stones, your tears become seeds of compassion, and your scars become badges of my grace. So do not despise your past. Place it in my hands, allowing me to redeem it fully. Cultivate a heart of service. You will find that serving others in love not only blesses them, but also expands your capacity to experience my joy. When you meet someone's need, no matter how small, you become my hands extended on the earth. You partner with the miraculous, because an act of kindness, when done with the right heart, has eternal impact. Give freely of your time, resources, and talents, trusting that I, who see even the smallest act done in my name, will reward you far beyond your expectations. Remember that you fight from victory, not for victory. The ultimate battle was won on the cross, and that victory over sin and death is the foundation of your faith. Because of that triumph, you have the right to approach me boldly, to rebuke the enemy, and to stand firm against his attacks. Do not let condemnation rob you of this confidence. If you fall, repent quickly and receive my forgiveness. Stand again, clothed in my righteousness. Walk in the authority my Spirit provides, knowing the enemy trembles at the one who lives within you. Be prepared for seasons of pruning. As a gardener prunes branches to encourage healthier growth, so I sometimes remove certain things from your life. Unproductive habits, relationships that hinder your spiritual progress, or possessions you idolize. Though pruning can be painful, it is ultimately for your good, ensuring you bear even more fruit. Embrace this process, trusting my skillful hands. Recognize that a season of loss can lead to a harvest of blessings far more valuable than what was cut away. Invite me to be the center of your family life. Whether you are single, married, or in a complex family dynamic, let me be the anchor that holds your household together. Pray for and with your loved ones. Teach your children my ways, modeling kindness, patience, and love. If your family is broken or estranged, place that situation in my care. I can mend rifts that seem permanent, bringing unity where division has reigned. Remember, a home built on my principles stands firm, even when the storms of life rage. As you draw closer to me, you will notice a growing compassion for the lost and the hurting. This is my heart beating within you. Do not ignore it. Step out and share my love with those who feel unworthy, with those society overlooks, and with those who have never experienced unconditional acceptance. You do not need a platform or a grand title to minister my love. A sincere smile, a listening ear, and a helping hand can change someone's life in unimaginable ways. As you do, you reflect my Son, who walked among the broken, speaking life where death seemed to prevail. I also encourage you to remain mindful of the spiritual warfare around you. While I have defeated the powers of darkness, they still attempt to deceive, distract, and destroy. Put on the whole armor I have given you: truth, righteousness, the gospel of peace, faith, salvation, my word, and prayer. Stand firm, refusing to yield ground to the enemy's lies. Resist him, and he must flee. Take every thought captive and make it obedient to Christ, so you do not become entangled in fear, lust, or pride. Walk as a warrior, not in your own might, but in the power I supply, assured that the victory is already won. When life feels overwhelming, let worship and thanksgiving overflow from your lips. You might wonder how you can praise when your heart aches, but praise in pain is a powerful offering that moves my heart. It invites me to step into your circumstances in a greater measure, revealing my strength when you are weak. Do not hold back your tears, offer them as well, for I understand that language. I know the groanings of your spirit, and I respond with comfort, with deliverance, and with an outpouring of my presence that soothes every sorrow. Keep your mind fixed on me, especially in a world that clamors for your attention with endless noise and distractions. Social media, news reports, and countless messages that bombard you daily, often sowing seeds of fear, division, and confusion. Guard your peace by limiting these influences. Let my voice be the loudest in your life. That might mean creating moments of silence, turning off your phone, or stepping away from the chaos so you can recalibrate your thoughts to align with mine. This practice is not escapism. It is wisdom, allowing you to remain anchored amid the storms of life. I am calling you to go deeper in fellowship with other believers who genuinely seek my heart. Sometimes you might prefer solitude, especially if you've been hurt by people or disappointed by the church. But remember that the church is my bride, composed of imperfect humans who need grace just as much as you do. Seek out those who are sincere, who will pray with you, hold you accountable, and share both your burdens and your victories. In this shared journey, your faith will flourish, and you will experience the richness of my love in community. Never underestimate the impact of your testimony. You might think your story is unremarkable or too messy, but I use all stories for my glory. Someone, somewhere, needs to hear exactly what I have done in your life. When you recount my faithfulness, you stir up faith in others and remind yourself how far we have come together. Do not be shy about sharing how I lifted you from the pit of despair or how I healed your brokenness. Speak boldly, for in doing so, you shine a light that may guide another weary soul to my saving grace. At times, you might feel a holy dissatisfaction, a stirring in your spirit that signals you are being called to new levels of spiritual maturity. Embrace that stirring. Seek me more intentionally. Study my word with greater depth. Fast and pray with a fervent heart. Allow me to refine you. This process can be uncomfortable, as I confront areas needing correction or invite you to make changes that stretch your comfort zone. Yet every step of obedience you take in response to my prompting will lead you into new realms of anointing and effectiveness. Learn to bless those who curse you. This is a hallmark of my kingdom and sets you apart as a child of light. When you respond with kindness to hatred and with prayer to insults, you release my power into situations that would otherwise remain locked in cycles of bitterness. This is not about being passive or a doormat. It is about demonstrating the radical love of a God who forgave even those who crucified his own son. As you live this way, you carry a testimony louder than any sermon. People see my character in your actions, and many will be won to me through that quiet, steady witness of grace. I implore you to keep a journal of how I answer your prayers. So often you pray, and when the answers come, you rush forward without pausing to reflect or to thank me. By documenting these moments, you build a memorial of my faithfulness. On days of discouragement, you can revisit these records and remind yourself that I have always been and will always be your faithful provider, healer, counselor, and defender. This practice keeps your heart in a posture of gratitude, preventing the enemy from erasing the testimonies of my intervention in your life. Listen carefully. You were created for such a time as this. Your life is not an accident, nor are you misplaced in history. I have positioned you in this generation, in these circumstances, for a specific purpose. If you remain attentive to my leading, I will guide you into that purpose step by step. My plan is not a riddle you must solve in desperation. It is a relationship you cultivate daily. As you walk with me, obey my word, love those around you, and use your gifts faithfully, you fulfill the calling I have placed on your life. Do not chase after the empty promises of this world. Fame, wealth, and fleeting pleasures. They may sparkle briefly, but they fade like vapor, leaving an even deeper void. Instead, chase after me. Seek my righteousness, my kingdom, my presence. In pursuing me wholeheartedly, you will find a deeper contentment than money can buy or accolades can replicate. It is a contentment rooted in the knowledge that you are loved, known, and purposed by the Creator of the universe. So I say to you now, lift up your head. Let hope arise like the first rays of dawn. Let my promises echo in the chambers of your heart. Let your faith stand firm, unmoved by the storms of circumstance. I am with you, and if I am with you, who can be against you? Surrender your doubts, your fears, and your anxieties at my feet. In exchange, receive my peace that surpasses all understanding, my joy that remains steadfast in every season, and my love that casts out all fear. I do not merely speak these words as a distant cosmic force. I speak them as your loving Father, your faithful friend, your mighty deliverer. I have engraved your name on the palms of my hands. Let these truths settle into every fiber of your being. Let them shape your perspective, your responses, your decisions, and your dreams. Continue to come to me, morning by morning, day by day, moment by moment. In that continual fellowship, you will discover a life so full, so abundant, that you will be compelled to share it with all who cross your path. I love you with an everlasting love. Nothing can change that. You are safe here in my presence, where I hold you with arms that never grow weary. Let your heart find its rest in me now. Let the fullness of my affection permeate your soul, reminding you that you are never alone, never forsaken, and never out of my reach. As you stand up to face the demands of a new day or the uncertainty of tomorrow, carry this truth with you, my child. You are cherished, chosen, and called. Walk in faith and watch how I transform every area of your life for my glory and for your good. You have my promise, and my word never fails. I am far from finished speaking, for my heart overflows with the desire to see you fully living in the freedom and hope I have purchased for you. Remain close. Continue to draw near. Keep listening, even this very day. I will show you signs of my involvement, reminders that I stand by your side, comforting you, guiding you, and rejoicing in every step you take by faith. Remember always, I am He who never leaves, who never forsakes, and who delights in you more than words can convey. Yes, I see your longing for even more assurance. My spirit within you testifies that these words are not mere platitudes. They are the tangible outpouring of my heart, designed to infuse you with fresh energy and unwavering resolve. Stay with me now, because there is more yet to unfold. I have treasures of wisdom and revelation to impart, life-changing truths that will position you to triumph over adversity. Embrace them eagerly, for they are keys that unlock doors of blessing and growth, enabling you to step into realms of victory you have not yet imagined. Let your soul soak in my love as you read on. Let each phrase descend like gentle rain on parched soil, saturating your innermost being with nourishment that dispels spiritual dryness. I am watering seeds of faith in your heart, seeds you may have forgotten were there, seeds of purpose, seeds of dreams, seeds of compassion. they will grow into a vibrant garden, blossoming with fruit that feeds your own spirit and nourishes those I place in your path. You will be astonished by the transformation and by how quickly life can change when you align your mind and heart with my word and my ways. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. Take a moment to breathe again, inhaling my peace and exhaling every worry. This breath symbolizes the living communion we share as my spirit breathes new life into you each day. Stay aware of this divine exchange. You bring me your anxieties, and I give you my rest. You offer me your wounded heart, and I pour in my healing. You surrender your limitations, and I supply you with my limitless grace. This is who I am, the God of great exchange, turning curses into blessings, ashes into beauty, and sorrow into dances of joy. In moments when you feel you can't endure another day, that is precisely when my power will be revealed in ways you have not yet experienced. Lean on me. Let yourself rest in my arms when you have no more strength to stand. I will fight for you when you cannot lift your sword, and I will carry you when your legs can't walk another step. Perhaps you worry that your faith is too small or your doubts too many. Remember, even faith as tiny as a mustard seed can move mountains when placed in my hands. Let your trembling faith rest in my unwavering faithfulness. Together, we will watch the mountains bow. I invite you to enter deeper into my word, discovering that it is not a stagnant book, but a living conversation. Each page pulsates with my heartbeat, longing to share the mysteries of my kingdom with you. As you meditate on Scripture, the words come alive, illuminating your path, exposing lies you have believed, and beckoning you into deeper intimacy with me. Do not rush through these sacred pages. Pause, reflect, and let my spirit personalize each verse to your life. Even a single scripture taken to heart and acted upon can unleash powerful breakthroughs that shift your entire destiny. I see your desires for a brighter tomorrow, for relationships healed, finances stabilized, health restored. Never doubt that I care about these areas. I'm not only concerned with your spiritual life, but with every aspect of your being. I designed you as a whole person, body, soul, and spirit, and my redemption touches each part. I am your provider, your healer, your comforter, and your guide. When your requests align with my will, pray with authority, confident that I hear and answer. Yes, my answers may not always manifest the way you envision, because my wisdom surpasses yours. But rest assured, I am orchestrating the best outcomes, weaving intricate patterns of grace that you will one day see with full clarity. Let me speak to your fears, the ones lurking at the edges of your mind, whispering that you might fail or that the road ahead is too perilous. Fear is a thief. It robs you of joy in the present moment, overshadowing the bright future I have promised. Yet fear cannot coexist with my perfect love. As my love grows stronger within you, fear loses its grip. Instead of shrinking back, you will find yourself stepping forward boldly, assured that I hold you securely. Though you may feel apprehension, courage is acting despite that apprehension, trusting that my hand upholds you. Do you see how precious you are to me? Each detail of your life is an invitation for me to show you another facet of my character. In seasons of lack, I reveal myself as your provider. In seasons of pain, I reveal myself as your healer. In seasons of confusion, I reveal myself as your counselor. In seasons of loneliness, I reveal myself as your ever-present companion. Look for me in every circumstance, and you will find that I am teaching you lessons that enrich your soul and refine your spirit. I also long for you to know the joy of communion with me in worship. There is a realm of worship so deep, so transformative, that it transcends human language. There, your spirit engages with mine in an intimate dance of love. The troubles of the world fade, the clamor of your mind stills, and you become acutely aware of my holiness, my majesty, and my overwhelming goodness. Do not be afraid of this depth of worship. It is a place of safety where my presence envelops you, refreshing your soul and renewing your mind. Each time you enter that holy space, you emerge stronger, more radiant, and more convinced of the reality of my kingdom. Be mindful that the enemy will attempt to sow seeds of discouragement, especially after you experience breakthroughs or revelations of my love. He aims to steal the joy you found, to make you question the experiences you have had with me. When doubt arises, go back to my word. Recount your testimonies and surround yourself with fellow believers who remind you of the truth. Speak aloud the promises I have given you, driving away the shadows of unbelief. Know that the enemy cannot prevail against a heart firmly anchored in my word and my love. I want to break every chain that hinders you. Some chains are obvious: addictions, sinful patterns, destructive habits. Others are more subtle: envy, jealousy, a critical spirit, pride, or unforgiveness. Each chain, no matter its form, prevents you from walking freely in the destiny I have for you. Let me expose these chains lovingly, not to shame you, but to set you free. As you confess them, repent, and invite my cleansing power, you will feel the weight lift and the shackles fall. Once free, never return to the captivity from which I liberated you. Guard your heart and mind so you remain in the liberty I provide. Let love be your highest aim. Love for me, love for yourself as my beloved creation, and love for others as fellow bearers of my image. When love is your motivation, your actions carry eternal significance. Every kind word, every sacrifice, every gentle gesture resonates in my heart. It pleases me far more than grand religious displays that lack true compassion. Remember, even faith that can move mountains is nothing without love. So let love shape your thoughts, your words, and your choices. Let it be your guiding principle. When circumstances are confusing or relationships are challenging, hold on to the truth that my mercy triumphs over judgment. Many times you judge yourself harshly, condemning yourself for past mistakes or present struggles. But I see beyond your failures. I see the potential, the gold I placed within you. My mercy covers you, urging you to stand up again, try again, and believe again. Receive my mercy and extend it to others. Show kindness to those who offend you. Show compassion to those who are broken. In doing so, you mirror the heart of your Savior, who forgave even those who crucified him. I encourage you to keep pressing forward, even when you do not see immediate results. Some blessings, some breakthroughs, take time to manifest. The process builds endurance, shapes character, and polishes faith. Abraham waited decades for the promise of a son. Joseph spent years in prison before stepping into his destiny. David endured exile before ascending the throne. None of these delays negated my plan. They refined each individual so they could steward my promises well. Trust that if I have spoken a promise over your life, it will come to pass in due season. Your role is to remain faithful in the waiting, never losing sight of who I am. Take a moment to reflect on how far you have come. Look at the lessons learned, the battles won, the growth achieved. Let gratitude fill your heart. Gratitude is a powerful key that unlocks contentment and prepares your heart for fresh impartations of grace. You have reasons to celebrate, even if you are still waiting on certain promises. The journey itself testifies to my sustaining power. The fact that you continue seeking me is proof that I'm drawing you, that I have not given up on you, nor will I ever. As you continue reading, remember that these words are not theoretical. They are my personal invitation for you to step into a reality where I am more than a distant figure. I am here, your closest confidant, your unwavering support, your guiding light. Talk to me as you would a dear friend. Unburden yourself, express your doubts, share your joys. I listen attentively, and I respond in ways that will ultimately benefit you, even if my answers sometimes differ from what you anticipate. Trust that they originate from a vantage point higher and wiser than your own. Pursue integrity in all things, even when no one else is watching. I see every action, every choice, and every motive of your heart. Living uprightly is not about earning my love. It is about reflecting the love I have already lavished upon you. When you walk in righteousness, you create an environment conducive to my blessings, and you become a beacon that draws others toward my kingdom. Let your life be so consistent, so genuine, that others are compelled to ask about the hope that anchors your soul. Then speak freely of my love, guiding them toward the same grace you have encountered. Resist the temptation to hold grudges or harbor bitterness. These are toxins that poison your soul and stunt your spiritual growth. Offer forgiveness quickly, just as I have forgiven you countless times. If old wounds resurface, bring them to me. Let me apply the balm of my spirit, healing you until no residue of anger remains. In releasing others from the debts they owe you, you break invisible chains that hold you captive. Forgiveness is the gateway to freedom, and freedom is my gift for every child who chooses my ways over the world's. Continue cultivating a heart that expects my goodness. Expectation is not entitlement. It is simply acknowledging that I am who I say I am, a good father. Yes, life will have its trials, but my word declares that I cause all things to work together for the good of those who love me. Anchor yourself in this promise. Expect that I will bring beauty out of your darkest valleys, that I will lift you up when you stumble, that I will provide streams in your wilderness. This hopeful expectancy fuels your perseverance and keeps you reaching for me, even when circumstances scream otherwise. If you find yourself wrestling with condemnation, thinking your sins are too grievous for my mercy, remember the cross. It was there that the weight of every wrongdoing was placed on my Son. His sacrifice was sufficient. His blood was enough. There is nothing you can add or subtract from that finished work. Simply receive its cleansing power by faith, letting me wash you whiter than snow. Then walk in the liberty of being fully forgiven, fully loved, and fully accepted. This is the core of the gospel. A love so extravagant, it defies human comprehension. Be bold to request my supernatural intervention in every area of your life. I have not changed. I still perform miracles, still heal the sick, still raise the dead, and still open blind eyes, both physically and spiritually. If you face an impossible situation, dare to believe in my limitless ability. Miracles are not relics of a past era. They are a present reality for those who trust in my power. While not every request will manifest in the way you expect, every prayer of faith moves my heart and shifts spiritual atmospheres, aligning circumstances with my greater purposes. Look for me in the whispers as well as in the dramatic displays of power. Sometimes I speak in a still, small voice, gently nudging you toward the right decision or softly reminding you of my truth. Do not overlook these gentle promptings simply because they lack thunder and lightning. They are as vital to your journey as any grand miracle. They guide you in day-to-day matters, shape your character, and teach you discernment. Be still enough to hear and quiet enough to sense when my spirit is leading. In times of trial, hold on to my word as a lifeline. Speak it aloud and pray it back to me. There's authority in declaring my promises, in reminding your soul of my unchanging truth. You fortify your spirit and dispel the lies that try to infiltrate your mind. Indeed, my word is a sword, slicing through deception and dismantling the enemy's schemes. Use it faithfully, and you will stand firm when all else seems to crumble. I also want to reassure you about your future. I already stand in your tomorrows, preparing the path before you. While you live confined by time, I exist outside of it, seeing the end from the beginning. Thus, you can rest, knowing that every detail, every divine appointment, every resource you will need, every person who will bless or challenge you is strategically placed to help you grow and fulfill my plan. Stop trying to figure it all out with your own reasoning. Lean on my wisdom. Trust my counsel. Let me handle the complexities you cannot resolve. Guard your mind against negativity and cynicism. These attitudes can creep in unnoticed, especially if you have been disappointed. Yet cynicism stifles faith, snuffs out hope, and builds walls around your heart. Remain childlike in your expectation, open in your wonder, and unjaded by the world's disappointments. This does not mean being naive. It means keeping your heart soft toward me, letting my spirit shape your viewpoint rather than allowing life's hardships to harden you. There is a purity and childlike faith that delights me and ushers you into the fullness of my kingdom. Stand on my faithfulness when you feel tempted to compromise. Even small compromises can lead you off course, dulling your spiritual senses and distancing you from my voice. Each time you choose holiness over momentary pleasure, you reflect my nature, growing more radiant with my glory. I promise you, every sacrifice you make for my sake is never in vain. You store up treasure in heaven, secure rewards in eternity, and maintain a clean conscience that strengthens your confidence in prayer. Let these words be etched on your heart. You are never alone, for I have carved you into the palms of my hands. Day by day, moment by moment, I remain close, nearer than your breath. I yearn for you to live in constant awareness of this truth, so that fear finds no foothold, doubt finds no ally, and despair finds no room. My perfect love casts out fear, my unfailing word dispels doubt, and my living hope overcomes despair. Take my hand as you move forward. We are on this journey together, and I will never let you go. Yes, I continue to speak, for my love is like an endless ocean, and your heart is the vessel I wish to fill. The words you have read are only a glimpse of my deep affection, my unwavering commitment, and my grand purposes for your life. Let them settle like seeds in the soil of your soul. In due season, they will spring forth into abundant fruit. Stay near. Keep your spirit attentive, for my voice has much to share with you. I delight in every moment we spend together. This is your sacred invitation to press in closer, to linger in my presence, and to discover aspects of my heart you have yet to see. Even now, my hand rests upon your head in a gesture of blessing and protection. Feel that tangible sense of security, that wave of peace melting your worries away. You belong to me, and I belong to you. Nothing can separate us if you remain in my love. Let that knowledge be your anchor, your solace, your fountain of joy. I am not merely a concept or a distant deity. I am your loving Father, your faithful friend, your victorious King. Live in that truth, embrace it, and watch how it transforms every fiber of your existence. I have spoken at length and with intensity because my heart is aflame with love for you. Take these words to heart. Revisit them often. Let them rekindle hope whenever it begins to fade. And know that this conversation continues beyond this moment, continues in the silence of your heart, in the reading of my word, in the sweet fellowship of prayer, and in the awe-inspiring power of worship. Stay connected to me in all things, and you will find that your life overflows with purpose, marked by grace and crowned with the sweet assurance that I am who I say I am, the God who loves you without limit, now and forevermore. Now, beloved, rise up and walk in the fullness of all I have spoken. The path ahead shimmers with the promise of my abiding presence. Every step you take in faith draws you deeper into my embrace, where you will find the unshakable kingdom of my love, the fortress of my unending mercy, and the wellspring of my eternal joy. Remain in me, abide in me. Let our shared journey become a testimony that not only blesses you, but also inspires countless others to discover the wonder of living in the light of my glory. I am with you, and I will never cease reminding you that you are mine and I am yours, eternally bound by the miracle of divine love. Amen. My beloved child, as this message draws to a close, know that this is not the end, but a new beginning. What I have shared with you today is only a glimpse of the extraordinary journey ahead. My guidance, love, and blessings are continuously flowing, and there is always more for you to discover. Don't let this moment be the last. Return to this space often, for each message I have for you will bring you closer to the abundant life I've promised. Subscribe now and stay connected. Every time you come back, you will find new insights, encouragement, and the strength to face whatever lies ahead. Share this with others so they too can be part of this community of faith, hope, and love. Together, we will walk this path, and you will experience the fullness of my promises. Until we meet again, remember, I am always with you, guiding, protecting, and loving you. Keep your eyes on me and your heart aligned with my will. You are never alone. Amen.